No matter where I go, ecstasy, ecstasy. No matter where I go, ecstasy, ecstasy. No matter where I go, ecstasy, 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 ecstasy.
You slay me, tiger. You are the fly in my soup. You are the eyelash in my eye. You are so busy blowing out bad vibes in every direction that we are all choking on your secondhand smoke.
CSF Nation, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. My name is Makini 90, Arts and Illustrator, and we welcome you back to another episode of Makini Live Season 5. Of course, I am not alone. We got some special guests on board. It's going to be a fun as hell Sunday today. It's just hopefully we can make it through, this week. Hopefully, I know last week has been pretty hectic for a lot of things going on, but hopefully we can just start off on the right foot. Really thank you guys, everybody, for being here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to bring my main guest in, but before we do this, I want to make just one quick thing. I want to just do just a little moment of silence for someone who was a good man and a good friend to many, and that is JJ, aka Sith Floor 3827. Fortunately, we lost him last week. So if you guys can just give a have him, has his family on our thoughts and prayers, and just let's have fun for him. Let's make him proud for us, So let's do it tonight, guys. Let's go for it. Anyway, today, of course, I'm joined by my co-host, Mads Mama Bear, Bruce Lombardo, and Rosetta Allen. Unfortunately, we don't have M. Dashley. He's on a meeting somewhere. He's got some.
We will all miss him and love him. And I'm sorry my camera's a bit fuzzy. I don't have time to fix it today.
But how'd you guys like the little intro I did?
Very nice. What I saw of it, at least, since I was running in from the store trying to hurry.
That's us. That's CSF Nation right there. But anyway, glad you guys are here. But go ahead.
I see. I love her. She actually reminds me of me in high school.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, actually, I always kind of had a soft spot for that because I was always the in-your-face, fuck you, black clothes wearing poet. But, that's us. We do a snaps like that. That's what happens. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we knock them down.
Exactly.
Knock a bitch out.
We snap harder than Thanos. Okay. Anyway. Boom, baby. No snapping. No snap fingers. We clap hands. We don't do that snap shit.
Sorry about that. The Senate is just not hearing this news.
What's that?
The Senate says that's the first time hearing the news of JJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not on as often anymore, so I can see why Senate wouldn't know that. Sorry about that, sweetie.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear.
That's a little clearer. Yeah, you can see the picture of her.
Listen, hey, let's have some fun for his honor, okay? Let's have some fun tonight for his honor. And joining us is a very special guest. Actually, technically, you could say two special guests, but the absolute husband and wife duo who have been cracking us up after behind the scenes before we started. But everyone, please give a huge CSF Nation Makini Live welcome to the dynamic duo of Master of the TDS and Writing Raven. Welcome to the channel, y'all.
Hello, everybody.
We love you guys.
Yay, love.
Yeah.
How'd you like
All
a
these
little
two know
intro?
me well enough.
You get to see firsthand. This is our little introduction. This is how we this is how we do things here on the channel. But
I definitely like the poetry slam moment, being familiar with poetry myself.
That was perfect. That was absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for being here. We got Master TDS and Ryan Raven special guest tonight. Unfortunately, I will tell you guys right now, I am backed up in work, so I can't be like putting something together for them like I did with Maria and Arwen, who is what Eagle Rider is doing right now. I see a little familiar face here.
Yeah, I told her I'd do it. The color spread. I literally just printed it. Couldn't find my freaking cardstock, so I had to run across town to get more of it for this printing. So while I was backstage while you were doing the intro, I was printing it.
There we go.
Is that Red Sonja?
No.
It's Arwen. It's Arwen Avalon as kind of a Red Sonja-ish character. Yeah,
That's good.
Yes. She's
It's
absolutely floored by it.
And I promised her I'd do a colored version for her to get.
By the way, it's already inbound. She should be getting it tomorrow, and she's actually going to do an unboxing on her channel.
Aw.
So yeah.
I'll try to hurry up and get this one done for her.
Anyway, guys, but to go over what I'm doing, because I know everybody's not going to be doing art, but it's just going to be me or Rosetta. That's hopefully. You know what? I'll just pull the camera on. Just pull the camera out. Pause. I've been working on this one of Roxanne.
Why are you turning into a furry?
That's a question we ask every week. We let Stunning and Brave Megatron ask it.
I'm just saying.
You know what? Y'all gonna stop with that, okay?
But you love me anyways, even if I do tease you.
This is what I have to deal with, y'all. This is Master Raven. This is what I have to deal with every Sunday.
Again, Master knows me well enough. He knows how mouthy I am.
Yeah, we all do.
I do.
See?
Yes, Mass.
We've seen you on Snow Dubs. So,
Senate has a question for Rosetta. I'm not touching that one.
I ain't touching that with the poll. I ain't touching it with the tip of poll. But let's say, okay, before we get, let's get into this. Before we do, we need to say hi to everybody in the chat because we got 13 people watching.
I am not explaining what a furry is. Go Bug Spartan Jeremy, aka Richard 465. That can't speak today.
I love Senate. He is one of my favorite, little pervy buggers.
I do remember, back when I was starting, and I'd post that I was about to go live, and he'd retweet it going, "Yay, boobies!" It's like.
Okay, let's get into the chat, shall we? We got
good
20
idea.
people watching. We got like 12, 13 people watching right now. So guys, please step on that like button, share the stream out, and support these guys here. Everybody's links is in the description. Hopefully, Grumpy sees them. He'll be putting all the links to everybody's chat out. I made sure it's the right links, so I'm just warning y'all, if y'all get accidentally rickrolled clicking on one of those links, you can blame this one right here.
What are we blamed for?
If one of your links gets somebody one of your links gets one of our chats rickrolled.
Well, that's their problem, not mine.
It's their fault for clicking on the wrong one.
If it happens, never want to give you up. Never want to let you down.
Oh my gosh, neighbors are being so nosy right now. We have very inconsiderate neighbors. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
You might hear stuff in my background, and for that, I apologize.
No worries. My neighbors will give yours a run for their money.
I doubt that.
Well, let's not go into that. We don't want to go into our neighbors. We want to forget they exist.
Okay. We got people waiting here, so let's go ahead and say hi, everybody.
Let's say hello to our wonderful chat.
Yes, Shazar about to see the movie. Hope the stream is going in 3 hours long. Shazar, which movie are you seeing? And
hopefully Ghostbusters Afterlife.
I love that film. I will be doing a movie review of it this week on the channel and a time lapse.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys have not seen the Saturday stream, if you have not seen the Saturday stream we did, check it out. It was so much fun. Anyway, we'll get to that. Riot Kitty, I'm at work. Hey guys, have fun stream.
Shit, make that happen. Make that as a one-word hashtag and make it happen.
Someone I'm very happy to see, but I'm also very surprised is Tina Bojan. Tina, good to see you, sweetheart. You showed us a side of you on Rogue Entertainment last night that I'd never seen of Tina, so I didn't know you were into that kind of thing. Anyway, you can see the
boy, my brain is really going straight into the gutter. Wow. Santa
Megatron, of course, stunning and brave, getting his. I didn't know they celebrate Christmas on Cybertron. Anyway, this is Cybertron brave. Yeah.
Did you see the Christmas special when Megatron said that he wanted to be evil?
Never. There's no.
It wouldn't surprise me if there actually was a Transformer Christmas. But you know what? Any excuse that he can get to have a black arachnia sit on his lap,
No, Shadzar. There's a paint. No, there's no.
We should have a panty right.
I would love to receive one, but it's not that gonna happen. Anyway, hold on, Hale, get ready to start this party. Give a warm welcome to the wonderful bards among us. That's TDS, right, Raven? Good to see you, Grumpy. Hope you're doing well, Grumpy, who is one of our main mods of the channel. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. We got to have you back, Grumpy. You better be with us because I want you on the channel, okay? That's all I'll say.
I want him on the channel to debut and show off all 5 of the pinups he's drawing for me.
And of course, everybody
show them to everybody.
Java makes serious. Java, good to see you, my friend. And of course, we got the Con Connection, Jolly himself. Some 80s porn music right here. Yes, no doubt. Yes, it is.
I wouldn't be saying nothing about Jolly. He's getting buff, man. Have you seen that arm? He showed that arm off the other night when he was doing some tequila shots, and he's definitely getting back into the weights again.
I was like, oh boy. We
Yeah.
get some buff puppets. We're gonna get some buff puppets coming soon. I'll get you to you. Right?
Charlie getting full.
Yeah, exactly. Weeks, okay. And of course, Rosetta coming in, joining. Thank you, Boris. Thank you so much. And of course, absolutely, everybody, guys. Thank you. Putting the candles out. Rest in peace, JJ. JJ, we're doing this for him. We're gonna make him happy. We're gonna make him proud today. So let's have some fun today. That's what it's all about. And speaking of somebody who's joined us on the fun is the one and only Thomas Gilkey, the Gilkman. Gilkman, I hope you're doing well, my friend. I know you're going through a loss of your own, and I know that, man, it's been a crazy week last week. It's just everybody's losing pets. We're losing just craziness. But
my
Gilkman,
poor kitty's gonna be in surgery soon. So
yeah. Gilkman, we love you, man. You know you're here. You know you always got a place here with us. So I'm so happy to see you here.
Love
of course. See, this is I can fill MD shoes if you want. No, we don't need that. Senate, of course, good to see you, Senate, my friend Bone. How's it going? Frankenspine. This is a new face I've seen.
She's one of our regulars.
Nice.
Oh, well, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Now we got 60 people watching.
She's the one who made the fan art that we mentioned.
Yep. Very great art. Amazing
oh my
art.
gosh, she is so good.
If you have it up, please share it.
Please share.
If you have it.
Let me see.
We'd like to expose her to another audience, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We can go. We shared her artwork in our Discord server, so we could possibly share it that way.
I'm getting it. Don't worry.
For a second there, I thought you said you shared her artwork in your. Never mind.
I don't want to know what you were just thinking. And the neighbor finally stopped banging on the wall. Thank God.
Well, considering this channel, we're usually mine's in the gutter here. I mean,
good
Jack of all casuals. I came on at the same time. I come on at the same time as Master and Raven. Yes, you did. Absolutely. Sean Landrigan, good to see you. See some new faces in the chat. Everybody's here. Frank's fine. Luke Chemist Prime, good to see you. Bone, of course, giving Mads a hug back. Everybody's hugging Mads, so that's good to see here.
I sent out a whole bunch of hugs. And hugs to anyone I missed.
Explain MasteroftheTDS, of course. I don't know why some
hugs
people
and jiggles
rickroll
to everybody.
That song is fire. We love to rickroll. Tina's laughing at what I just said about her last night. It's hard with John Wayne and Red Butts. The chats are pale. Parrot Head. It's all hail the sandwich witch. And Burkina, shut up. Wait, oh my god, my chat show. Dark Scorpio, good to see you. We got so many people here. 15 people watching. Okay. That's amazing. So I gotta lay one ground rule for MasteroftheTDS and writing Raven. I have developed a reputation as Boomer Keeney, and the reason is that if I boomer on stream 3 times in a row, I have to play this.
Okay, boomer, yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer, yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer.
Okay.
And it does happen more often than we'd like to admit.
It's a rule. It's a rule that I've had.
And Parrot Head is always pushing him as Boomer Keeney. I still think Boomer Keeney the furry needs to be a hashtag, people. Parrot Head had a good one.
Shut up.
You love me.
Rosetta's going to start another trend. Thanks.
You start this trend.
Parrot Head said that in chat. I didn't do it.
No, y'all start this trend. Yeah, but still, start this trend and you off the panel. Okay.
You love me.
On top of that, guys, I'm gonna be shill Keeney for a couple of moments because if Grumpy can put the link in the chat, but I got new stickers as well. So yeah, check this out.
Yeah, we've got some sticky women to show off.
So thank you, Matt. Anyway.
Okay, boomer, yeah, boomer.
Okay, clip. That was one.
You just played the wrong clip. There's your boomer moment.
I think that was more of phrasing.
Do that 3 times. We have to give her $1. I don't want to give Nick a little $1.
Anyway,
you boomered and played the boomer clip. Do you know how fucking funny that is? I mean,
yeah, that's pretty fucking funny.
See, they agree with me.
Master Raven, welcome here as the chaos and commences. And how are y'all doing today? How's it? You gotta. I don't know.
I love what the Senate just said.
What's that?
Delete the e-girl with malicious intent. She only has a $2 million home in freaking New York City, you know.
Okay. Master Raven, how are y'all today? How's like this is all for y'all. We doing this for y'all. This is the unhingedness of my stream and unorganization of my stream, but
you forget we've been on the Cotton Connection before, so unhinged.
But they're more organized than we are, though. There's like a system to Snow Dub does compared to us here.
Is there?
Okay, you got a point.
Okay,
you got a point.
Sorry, Snowdub, love ya.
Anyway, so. How are y'all? I know it's welcome to the channel. I know we've been friends for I would say probably about a while. We've been hanging out in different groups, subgroups. I know I probably met you guys through my brother Ords.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely. So we kind of run in this, like, it's always fun to we always kind of run in those like different circles, a lot of the same circles as well. So it just shows how interconnected we are as a culture. Wants to say fellowship, so I'll just say fellowship.
The ring?
Nah. That doesn't work. Other one doesn't work. So, but where did you guys get your start with YouTube? Where y'all kind of began with
that's an interesting story in of itself.
Yeah, you tell it, love. You tell it better.
I even made a video on it on our channel that you can watch. But long story short is I actually used to do YouTube on my own. I used to do it about, I guess, almost 6 years ago now. Is when I started. And I did a certain... I did it on a card game that I used to play in my youth called Yu-Gi-Oh! That you could play online. And it was fine. It was fun. But the community is super, super toxic. And to make a very long story short, they kind of ran me off the platform. I kind of gave up. And so I left my channel there, but I'd like privated all my videos and didn't really do anything with it for a while. I had made a Twitter for MasteroftheTDS, which was the channel name, to use while I kind of wasn't, around to was to promote stuff when I did promote stuff, but I didn't use it very much. And long story short is my wife and I, with everything going on in the world, where we started to kind of get into watching certain YouTubers, especially when I got married, whatever we were watching. We started with John Talks and kind of other things, and we found, Geeks and Gamers, everybody else through that. And one of the things that I kind of wanted to do was during COVID, especially with everything going on, it was very, very difficult to get news. Now, Twitter is not the place to go for news. Like, you never know what it is. No. But if you want to know what's going on around you, you have to sift through it, mind you. It's better than like going on to the news or whatever, especially. But I went on there to kind of figure that out, and I followed a bunch of the channels that we were watching. And noticed that they were very active, whatever. And I started, chatting and, commenting on things. And long story short, I kind of, started to build somewhat of a following on there. And after that, my thought kind of was, well, I had always kind of wanted to go back to YouTube. I never really felt like I could. I even had a video kind of saying why I had left, like ready to go, and never uploaded it. But and I have to give a shout out to this person, Mr. Brown. He has a channel. What happened was I saw that he was talking about mental health and whatever, and obviously during COVID and everything, it was very important. So I retweeted it saying, how important it was, and he invited me to come on to a stream to talk about it. And I hadn't been on a stream in I think about 4 years. So I went on that stream, and it kind of made me realize not just how much I missed it, but how much I felt like I was missing. And so my wife and I talked about it, and this time what we did was we rebranded my old channel, which was Master of TDS. We rebranded it to Gothic Therapy, and since then we've been building it up and kind of making connections with the community, and I think for us that one of the things that really kind of cemented things for us was the Vegas meetup a lot, was because especially when my wife and I are Jewish, but we're kind of more modern Orthodox. Now, Orthodox itself is really, really strict, but modern Orthodox a little bit less. But it means that we also kind of don't really fit in with the the community, most of the community around us. But we also don't necessarily fit in 100% with the not from people as well. And so it kind of was a nice way to kind of meet a lot of people with similar interests or whatever, and it just kind of grew from there. So,
well, shalom.
Well, you know what? I like that you kind of had that similar upbringing that I had, in that John Talks was a factor in kind of what helped, what kind of motivated to get back into YouTube. But for me, it was kind of the same thing. John Talks was one of my biggest inspirations. In fact, he was the one who, I could probably owe a lot of. I probably wouldn't be doing YouTube right now if he hadn't have invited me on with him, Nina, and Tom of Midnight's Edge. Those were the first 3 people I ever got to talk to publicly in the community. So that's really cool. That's really cool, kind of meeting that similar, just kind of this similar upbringing. And I didn't realize that is. I want to ask you this: TDS. What is that an acronym of? I'm just very curious.
Okay, so I explained this. I explained this in the video on the channel that I made, and it was one of the reasons I made the video. Was basically because a lot of people look at my name and kind of go, it means something kind of interesting nowadays.
Orange Man Derangement Syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we went to the meetup in Vegas, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, when we got introduced to him, he said, "Oh yeah, you're the one with the unfortunate name."
Yeah,
but Jeremy is a bit of an ass. Lovingly, I say that. He's been very nice to me, but he is a bit of an ass.
I think I can kind of agree with that. I don't think he would disagree either. But
no, in fact, I've called him worse to his face. He says, "You're damn right, I am."
That's a good attitude.
No.
That's a good attitude.
The first thing he said to me when I met him was, "I can't believe you drove this far to meet us losers." And that was as he was stepping out all dressed up all fancy with the shades and everything out of the Z car. So he's an interesting character.
Very interesting.
Definitely. But to address the name, so the name was actually something that I came up with, I guess, over 6 years ago now. The idea being that there is a Yu-Gi-Oh card that was one of my favorites. It's a card that could attack. It's a card that could attack from defense position. So the idea was like, it's best offense is a good defense. So I liked that, and so I decided that I was going to become the master of that card. And my original profile picture was actually that card for a while.
Okay.
So the card's name is Total Defense Shogun. So I took Master and Master of the what? The TDS. And there you go. That's how my name came to be. And the funny part is obviously later on it became to mean something completely different, which I've tried to clarify. But, look, at this point, I'm going to say this is that, look, I when I stepped away from YouTube, I left a lot of things behind.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a couple of things I regret. One of them is that one of the things I'm not going to regret is my name. I chose that name before it meant anything. I got there first. If it makes people hesitate and I need to explain it, I'll explain it. But at this point, it's become kind of second nature to me in a way. I would be
still a part of who you are.
Yeah, and also if I started changing it now, I would never be able to get a grasp on that. I would just be like, doesn't really work for me. So I mean, I've thought about it, but it was just kind of like, well, what do I do?
Identity.
This is it.
It's your identity, yeah.
Well, the YouTube identity anyway, but yes.
Well, no, to be fair, it's part of my identity as a person.
Oh yeah, that's true.
In general, because literally one of the reasons I started YouTube originally was not just to play card games, but it was also to kind of have a voice and have kind of a community of my own. Because growing up the way that I didn't really feel that way. So it kind of gave me my voice for the first time when I had just kind of gotten out there in the world.
Right.
And so it will always be a part of me. And even if I had never come back, it would have always been a part of me. But I'm glad I did come back.
The name it brings a lot more sentimental value the more you use it, and the more you use it for a long period of time. I didn't bring up. I don't know. Everybody kind of has like an origin with their name. Mads has hers, of course. Rosetta definitely has hers, and it's very closely tied to where she's from. So it's very important for all of us to have that name, that identity, and for that and almost probably important to not change that identity, because most people are going to remember the name. They're going to remember us by that name, and if we went by a different name, it's probably not going to have that same feeling. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I will admit, especially when I made that video that I put up on the channel, I will admit that it did bring some of the old skeletons out of the closet. Not all of the good ones.
Oh, God.
Some of the people are not very nice, but they can enjoy whatever they want to do. If they don't like me, that's their problem, not my problem anymore.
Part of it is that they didn't like how good he is at the game.
Well, because I literally caught on. Well, no, I
see.
caught on to the big scam that the game became. Is that what they would do? And people may not understand this, but basically, what happened was they would make it a pay-to-win game. They would release a brand new deck of cards. This is the best deck. It does all this amazing stuff, and you'd have to go buy it. Now, it would be a lot of money, right? And you'd buy it, and you'd be cool. Everybody would be playing it because it's the most powerful ever, and nothing's better. But then what would happen is a ban list would come along, and they'd be like, well, this deck is too good. We can't use this anymore. So we're going to ban, you can only have one of this card, you can't have this card at all, whatever, right? And made the deck completely unplayable. But guess what? Then, you can't play that deck anymore. Well, guess what? It's time for a new set of cards. Look at these. These are better than the other ones. So people obviously, ooh, shiny, let me go get more cards. And they go and they shell out more money. And then what do you think happens eventually? Ban list. Cards no longer work.
And
So,
also, they keep changing the play system.
Yeah, they changed the play system as well, which is annoying. But at that point, it was like, okay, I literally see this going on. I'm going to take what they left us behind, and I'm going to try to make decks that didn't work again. And I'm going to try to come up with combos. And so literally, one of the things that I was known for was that I created decks that didn't use any of the new stuff that could completely destroy or troll the person using the other deck. And people actually started to utilize some of the cards that I had brought up, because I had a series that I did, and then actually that's one of my regrets, is that I had a series that ran for, would you believe, 90 episodes. 90. Wow. I had literally gotten so close to 100, episode. I never did.
I can only hope for Makini Live to make it to 90 episodes.
Oh, you will.
You definitely will. You got something special here. So
it's very interesting. It's like, you basically kind of you were playing the game. You played by their rules, basically, and you basically outplayed them, outsmarted them.
Mm-hmm. That's what I liked about the game so much.
It was strategy based cards.
Exactly.
But
and
then,
he's good at, and my husband is very good at that.
Well, not anymore, unfortunately. Well, at least not that card game. But
you're still good at strategy.
Yeah, strategy I'm still good at. It makes playing video games difficult, because if it doesn't challenge me enough, I get bored really quick.
Very easily.
Exactly, because Shoguns, that's, you know what? It feels like it perfectly is titled, because Shoguns are all about strategy in a way.
Exactly. That's why I felt like this card spoke to me. So I made my name based around that, and obviously later on it meant something completely different. And even if I wanted to change it, as I said, I wouldn't.
Well,
yeah, I have no idea what you would call yourself now, anyway.
Well, I would say there wasn't much strategy in the derangement syndrome.
That's fair. Since you mentioned that, though, I'm going to make a joke that I've been meaning to make for a while, since I have the opportunity. If I ever get yeeted off of Twitter, which I guess might happen, who knows? I try to be very careful.
Listen, I'm gonna put it this way. Everybody's saying, I know Bruce is one beating me over the head with it. It's like, you need to leave Twitter. At least Twitter was like, yes, I know Twitter is bad, but here's my stance. Instead of leaving, I'm gonna stay on that platform until they drag me out. Okay, I'm just gonna until they kick me out. All right, that's
Going down fighting is a good way to go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, if they try dragging him off of Twitter, they're gotta go through me.
No, they gotta go through me first. I'm his wife.
Well, no,
I was talking about Maki.
Oh, well, now I'm just
I knew that.
Go ahead.
But what I would do is I was gonna make if it ever did happen, I was gonna make another account, but obviously have it be under a manager. So I would call it Manager of the TDS, and I'd probably put in the bio something like he hasn't quite mastered it yet, or something.
Kind of like with Drunk 3PO in his account, and with as a Heels versus Babyface with his Hot Toys account.
But I was gonna name it Manager of the TDS, and then put in the bio like he hasn't quite mastered it yet. You know,
that's perfect. That's brilliant.
But so that's my plan if that ever happens. But yeah, look, I don't regret my time on YouTube in the past. I actually think it was important for me to have. I regret leaving when I did. But at the same time, I'm glad I was able to come back and kind of come back stronger and kind of feel comfortable in this community. And this community has kind of made me and my wife feel very welcome. And I grinded for like 4 years to even get to like 300 subscribers. Here, I feel like I have a community that's supporting me, whatever, not fighting me, which was literally what was happening in the community that I was in.
Exactly. And that's the thing with it, because okay, I'll drop some Makini history. I did have a YouTube channel before this, and the YouTube channel was under the name Midnight Rush, and it was just a racing game channel. That's what it focused on. It focused on Need for Speed and stuff like that. I had my kind of stint with YouTube was that. Do you guys remember this social media platform called Google Plus?
Yes.
Yes.
I used it back in the day.
I used to be on there too.
I used to be on there all the time.
Awful.
I was on there all the time.
Too many porn bots.
Well, not for where I was saying, but not for where I was at. But
that's just because you like the porn bots.
No. No, I discovered I had a following on Google Plus, and I just used that as like one of my main platforms at the time. And then the Google Plus came with a YouTube channel. It came with a YouTube channel. Of course, that was when Google bought the company. So I never used that channel. And it wasn't until, I started work. I got my job in 2017, and I got more into just what was going on in, I'm going to say it, the culture war. What was going on there? I was seeing the signs early, not for even probably before 2016 or 2015, but at the time I was just a commenter. I was just like a super chatter. I would super chat all the time on the OG High Council that was Jeff, Ethan, and Jeremy. Jeff being one of my Jeff Hicks of World Class Bullshitters being one of my inspirations, and one of the first people within this whole fellowship who shouted me out, or who basically noticed me. Basically, it went into there. I just became more supportive of a lot of people, but it wasn't until the pandemic started and, we were all locked down that I started becoming more involved. Of course, as you know, having somebody like John Talks, who was shouting me out every single time, up to the point where he I think I asked to come on, and he actually invited me on stream with him, Nina Infinity, and Tom and Midnight's Edge. That was the first stream. Then, he appointed me mod of his channel, which then led me to kind of follow under Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective's wing, becoming a mod of multiple channels. And then soon after, I realized I was like, wait a minute, I could put my YouTube stuff. I could do the stuff for that because I used to do time lapse videos on Instagram. In fact, I used to do the video stuff on Instagram, and I was like, okay, well, I'll turn it into I'll just make a video here, or I'll just start. I was like, okay, I'll stuck down. I'll just make some videos here, and then soon after, I started building a YouTube channel here. And then I think one day in August, I was like, you know what? I've done this enough to where I'm confident talking on stream and drawing at the same time. So I did the first episode of Makini Live season 1 with my fucking potato cam and my horrible mic settings. And it was Mads Mama Bear who was my first co-host, or the first person, my first guest on stream, and then soon became my co-host. But yeah, the rest is history.
With a lot of peer pressure from Bruce.
Yeah, there was a lot of peer pressure from Bruce.
Listen, I know what a good radio show sounds like. I have listened. I have been in recording booths for many. Anyway, you guys had a good chemistry when you first immediately got on, and ever since then, I've always been supportive of hoping that you two stay as great friends and continue to do this Sunday show, because it sounds like a professional show. As much as you might think it does not, it really does sound like something that two friends with lifelong ties to each other have gotten together, and they said, we're going to go through with this, and we're going to make this to where everybody can hear us talk together. And it's great. It's absolutely great.
Well, there you go. There you go. We're endorsed by Bruce Lombardo. We are a professional show, guys. There you go.
We've been induced.
Phrasing.
Half damn it. We have been endorsed by him since day one. Damn it.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that was my long, unwinded origin story of how I started out as a racing game channel and embraced my art channel. There you go. I know it's not much of an origin, but still.
I know somebody is sliding into your DMs, honey.
Who is sliding?
It's not me. That's your friend.
I think you want him to
not this time. Not this time. Anyway, I know Master of Raven are like so quiet right now. I feel like but yes, that was my origin right there. So
not a bad origin.
Not at all.
We had to start some. Raven.
Yes.
What about you? Where
did my name come from, or just where did I start in general?
Where did you start in general? And
school.
Okay.
I actually have an entire essay/memoir about it on my Wattpad about the struggle. It's called "The Struggles of Being Goth in the Orthodox Jewish Community," and basically it explains how I became goth and started writing. I actually did that around the same time back in middle school in order to find myself, because I was in a Jewish private school that did not allow me to be myself. So I did everything I could to skirt around the rules and just add some things to my school uniform that I wasn't allowed to. And the best way I could express myself, because I wasn't allowed to wear as much black as I would have liked, except for maybe shoes, socks, and the occasional accessory. But because my school had a very strict uniform. But I also got into writing. And that really gave me a way to escape the school that I hated. And I've been just doing it ever since. But
so you were a rebel all the way back during the
I started writing when I was maybe 13. And I'm still I'm still going strong.
I wanted to ask you was how young it was when you started writing. Because for me, I was like 11 when I started doing all of this. And
I was 12.
A lot of people who were that preteen, early teen when they started writing.
Yeah.
Most people, even if it's writing, it's like 15 to 17 starting.
I was 12 when I became goth, and about 13 when I started writing.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
One after it was around it, but it was more or less around the same time.
Yeah,
And
mine was pushed largely by being trampled, so that's kind of how it happened so young. So,
mine was just because of a conformist school. Religious private schools are not very fun most of the time.
Oh, I got kicked out from
I
private
figured.
school
I
for fighting.
figured that was the
get
case.
it. I mean,
But I did eventually leave that school and went to another school that was so much better, and that actually allowed me to be myself. And I really did thrive in that new school for 10th grade through 12th.
Okay.
And basically, my name writing Raven, Edgar Allan Poe was one of my very first inspirations for writing. And I absolutely love his stuff. So when I was trying to figure out a username for myself, when it came to being anonymous online, I figured I write and I like ravens. Writing Raven.
Me and you have to have a longer chat because we can get into this big time, especially since Poe's always been one of my inspirations, and I've written stuff based on his.
Oh, I have an entire book.
We need to talk, girl.
Yes, the book, the co-authored novel. The co-authored novel I have on my Wattpad based about Count Dracula's children has very heavy Edgar Allan Poe elements.
Okay, yeah.
So, read the story if you guys want.
About this and stuff too. So
That's
yeah,
great.
we need to talk. We really need to talk.
Eventually, yes, we should. But for now, just go check out my Wattpad. Hold on, I'll drop a link in the private chat for you.
Yes, please, please.
No, Raven.
That way we can all share it out for her.
Raven, it's in the description. I already put it in the description. It's at the bottom.
You're welcome.
All right.
I am Dracula.
Now available only on Wattpad.
Thank you, dear.
Now, who was the voice? Now, who did the voice of that? I'm very curious.
That was me.
Very nice.
My husband does very good voice impressions.
See. Now I could gel with Master a bit more because, I could do low voices, but I could do high voices, and it annoys some people on this panel.
Yes, it
My
does.
husband can do high voices, low voices, medium voices, robot voices, squeaky voices, demon voices, Mickey Mouse, Goofy. Did I miss one? Oh, Gollum. He could do Gollum. My precious.
I'm trying to find something to explain real quick.
My husband could have been a voice actor.
I could have been, but that's anyway. That's awesome. Really is awesome.
You're just bringing me closer to her for this stream so far. You know that, right?
Well, that's why I put y'all two together.
I love friendships. I love
Me and her, we've got so much to talk about. Oh my
we're gonna
gosh,
have to do
I
a
am
stream.
glad to
Yeah,
find this.
we are gonna have to do a stream together at some point, just the two of us.
The eagle and the raven.
I gotta make the thumbnail for that. That's all I ask. I make the thumbnail for
The
that.
riding raven. The riding
Do it.
raven. The
And
riding
the
Raven
eagle
and
rider.
I will find a time to do the interview with her if you make me the thumbnail.
I will do
I'm
when
all
I
for
have
that.
the
Let us
time.
schedule it.
Well, I will happily sit through that one because I devour Poe among many other authors back when I was
I
pregnant with little
memorized
one.
his poem, The Raven.
I've said this before.
Oh,
I forgot to say this.
I have to tell her this because she mentioned memorizing
Okay,
the
go
Raven.
ahead.
I actually, for my first Halloween stream, and Senate was in the chat for that one even. I actually did where I actually had the hands up blindfolded reciting the Raven. Yes.
I appreciate you.
You have my praise. You have my praise.
Raven, I appreciate the fact that you did clap and not hand snaps, and not finger snaps like most.
Oh
people
no,
do.
you'd never be able to pick up finger snaps on a headset microphone.
You probably could.
Those are specifically for poetry slams because that way you don't interrupt the poet when they're reciting. I know because I've been in a poetry slam. No one could believe that I was only 19.
I can
was
believe that.
literally
I
the
can totally
youngest-
believe that.
Oh, I was literally the youngest poet reciting that night. Everyone else was in their late 20s.
You're a poet and you knew it. You know it.
I hate that rhyme.
Sorry.
It's so lame.
Sorry.
I hate that little line like I hate the happy birthday song.
Which happy birthday song? There's like multiple ones.
The traditional one that everybody sings.
Okay.
Not the one I picked. Not the one we picked for you.
No. There's one that my mom picks, and I.
No. I only use the one by Arrogant Worms.
What's that?
Arrogant Worms are awesome. I love Carrot Juice's Murder.
Oh, okay.
Oh, their happy birthday song is the only one I ever use. I sang it to my grandpa. I sang it to my grandpa for his 70th birthday.
My mother uses
what she meant when she pulled out Arrogant Worms.
My mother uses happy birthday. Now eat your fucking cake. Happy birthday. We punch you in the face.
You say fuck.
I know that's wrong. That's wrong.
Either way. I'm a goth. I'm a writer. And that's pretty much all there is to my story. I don't have as long of a one like my husband, but if anyone wants to know the details, you can find the story I wrote about it on my Wattpad.
Link in the description, everybody. Plus, she might. Are you going to do memoirs at some point?
The one about me being goth is a memoir, technically.
Oh, okay. I mean, a published memoir. Never mind.
No, I am still working on getting physically published. So far, I am only published online.
Do you want to be a New York Times bestseller?
I want to be a bestseller, but not necessarily New York Times.
Okay, because I found a cheat sheet about that.
Everything is a New York Times bestseller these days.
Yeah,
so I did have a classmate once say that I could be the next J.K. Rowling.
Nice.
So there's that.
My only thing about that is just remember, you say the wrong thing and your fan base will lash at you for years. Not for months.
Makini?
Yes.
Makini, that's why I have a husband.
Well, no, they're more likely to do me.
In the writing therapy.
I'm just saying, all you gotta say, all you just have to say is there are only two genders, and watch the madness.
There are only two genders, and I do not put feminism into my writing at all.
Exactly.
I am not a feminist, and I never will be. I can't stand that stuff. It's there. Those kinds of things make me
clapping.
But those kinds of things that they do make me embarrassed to be female.
The modern feminists, absolutely.
Any kind of feminism, really.
I'm still with like the more old school.
I'm talking Amelia. I'm talking specifically Amelia Clark's mom.
Wait. Wait. Hold on. Slow down. Amelia Clark's mom?
The comic that she made?
Oh, Mother of Madness.
Oh, God. Please keep that thing away from me.
That thing was one of the first things about feminism that made me embarrassed to be a woman.
I didn't know you could. No, I want you to explain that to me. Does having those kind of moments actually give you superpowers?
No.
Okay.
It just makes you very angry and irritable.
Yeah, makes you super bitchy. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I experienced when I was in high school talking to girls who actually was at that moment. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just.
You want to stay away. You want to give them space. That is all. It doesn't actually give you super strength or flight or inflatable whatevers.
I don't even want to know. I'm never going to read that comic. No, thanks.
Never.
The worst part is it sold. It actually sold. People bought it.
No. What you did? No, guys. You need to. No, that's no. What you need to do is you need to.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
People actually paid money for it.
In that stage, iron, like red meat, and chocolate.
Lots of chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Those are actually therapeutic.
So that's
it's
your
actually medical.
So what you're saying is your kryptonite.
No. Those are what keep us calm.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Let me explain this a sec. They've actually done medical studies on this. There are very specific endorphins and elements in the food in chocolate that actually physically calm the mood and hormones in a woman.
Okay.
Magnesium being one of them.
It's even
now, okay. Before we move on,
it really calms our body, and it actually does help remove cramping and irritability.
Bless you.
Before we move on, and I'll let Mads go ahead and say what you need to say.
Yeah, there actually, and while we're on the whole chocolate pissed off woman thing, there was this meme going around for the longest time, and I want to emphasize this because it says, you know, if a woman's pissed off, throw chocolate at her and, you know, pray for the best. No, do not under any circumstances throw something at a pissed off woman, because that will guarantee she will go from pissed off to kill you.
Pretty much.
But Mads,
slide the chocolate over.
But Mads, I'm here, so every time I throw chocolate at you, which means being me here, you're always pissed off, and it makes you feel better.
To also be fair, I guess it depends on the situation. My husband did that, throw chocolate at her and run away for a long time, but I was on bed rest, unable to stand up and chase him. So there's a little difference there.
A coping mechanism, basically.
I was on bed rest, unable to stand up, and I was let's just say on about 13 months straight of really intense hormone therapy. And you know how moody I am normally? Yeah, it made this look like paradise and easy going.
Okay. Anyway,
and then I couldn't get up and do things, and you know how hyper I am. I gotta take a moment to stop and just say, we got 18 people watching and 22 likes. You guys are freaking amazing. Step on that like button, step on that dislike button, because Step on that dislike button. It's totally fine. They don't hide it anyway. By the way, there's a Chrome and Brave extension for that, which will only do that for a little more. So you better get on that right now if you still want to see dislikes, guys. Yeah. Just saying. You didn't hear from me. You didn't hear from me.
Yes, we do have Dadman and Miriam Nova did pop in.
Yes, there's so many people in the chat. You guys are absolutely amazing, right, Kitty? Dadman, Captain Shrek, who was having a fight with Deej over who can get to 1K subs first. It better be me. Dicks.
Absolutely.
Sorry. I love you guys. Anyway,
I'm dipping you out on all sorts of channels.
We got the lovely Sherry in the house. Good to see you, Sherry. She's been popping up recently, so it's very nice to have you, Miss Sherry. I know Bruce has been talking her out, you know what? I'm not gonna go there. Talking to her. Talking to her the entire time. Good to see Sherry. Of course, we got Jaffo of the Dix Division. We got the amazing Miriam Noah. By the way, there are better things to be. I'll be right back. there to be.
He left us in the middle of the sentence.
That's the first time I've ever seen him do that. I think he's going to go splash some water on his throat and get the ability to talk.
No. I'm gonna blow my screen up for a little bit here. By the way, you shouldn't be reading books like Mother of Madness, because those aren't good books. What you should be reading is Bonds the Drive and Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance on Indiegogo. Amazing stuff. The wonderful Red Gaze. Check it out. It's great, guys. I know that was a terrible segue.
There's a site.
I know that was a terrible segue.
It could have been smoother, but there has been worse.
back Sunsworn on Indiegogo while it's still up and available. So anyway, okay. So we gotta. I promise, Master, I wouldn't. I'm saying this before. This is not. I repeat, and I'm telling this to you, and I'm saying Rosetta this. We're not convincing you to get back into art. We're not going to try to do that. But I want to get into some art talk with you, Master. Specifically with your thumbnails and such. Just kind of pick your brain a little bit.
Okay, well, what do you want to know?
I guess, I know you do all the thumbnails. It's just kind of, what are your kind of your tools right now I guess currently.
That's interesting. So I like having my tools kind of. I know there's like programs you can download and whatever, and for the most part, I don't like downloading those kinds of programs. I find that it's easier to just kind of have things kind of be on the move somewhat.
Right.
That way, if I'm depending where I am, so I use like for example, I use Canva. I have another tool that I use.
Canva's great. That's what I've heard.
That removes backgrounds. I have another one that merges pictures together. I have another photo editor thing online that I use for pretty much everything else. That's basically what I use for now. But
okay.
I would say that usually it's a combination of Canva and removing backgrounds. That's usually what I do with that.
And I know you have a 3D avatar that you pull out on occasions.
Yes, I do. I feel like that's an invitation to do that. So
it's still a work in progress. I understand. You don't have to share it. I understand. It's just moving forward. But you did show some of your work to me privately. Some of your original drawings and such. And
yeah,
I did like that. Just kind of what inspired you to draw, though? I guess that's the question. What was kind of the back then?
Good. That's a good question. Basically, it became kind of an escape for me. As I said, one of the things that I suffered from was not feeling like I actually had a voice in things that I did. So I sometimes, experience things, whatever, and I feel things very, very strongly. It's one of the reasons that I became a therapist is because I can read people very well and I feel what they're feeling very easily. Exactly. And as a result of that, I had a lot of extra emotions. I sometimes felt like sadder than maybe I should or whatever. And so what I used art for was almost as kind of an outlet to kind of write and put my feelings or draw my feelings on paper. And so it kind of allowed me not only to do something that I love doing, but it allowed me to feel and put those emotions onto the paper. And doing that really not only was fun, but it was therapeutic for me in a way. Unfortunately, I can't do that anymore, but...
Right. I get that. I totally get that. It's... And I know that, like, Rosetta... or Bruce or Mads could probably parrot kind of the same things. It's just that being that art has been, very therapeutic for them as it has been for, or as a way to kind of get out of the day-to-day life, or just kind of way to kind of cope with different things for me. And it has been for me, but, of course for me, it's been, so much more than that. And it's been just basically my I don't know how to say it. My freaking reason for existing.
I will parrot what Dory said, even though it was a kind of dark comment. It's my reason not to commit suicide.
Right. I know we're getting that. I know it's gonna get a little heavy. It's just
we usually do in these interviews. It's okay.
We do.
Let me lighten the mood a little.
No, we're good.
Oh, what's this? Well, look at this handsome man right here. I feel like you got the same.
Are we supposed to be hearing something?
No, you can see something.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was one that had sound or not.
No. Nope. It's easy speaking. Is it? Are you using like a green screen and like kind of like a rigging software for that, or is it like?
I just use the software that I found on. I can't tell you how happy I am with the amount of how technology has kind of come so far since I used to do it. I used to stream. I streamed on Twitch like once or twice, and it was so annoying. The delay was so bad. This was like 4 years ago, and now it's like, oh, you want a virtual avatar? Boom, just download this program.
Yeah, because you have VTubers are a big thing now. I would like to be one at some point, but I don't have the technology for that. So.
I would love to see an animated version of Makini just interacting, and then have like an animated version of Mads come along and try to rope him towards the church. I would.
No, I was thinking the animated version of Mads come along and start trying to grope him, but I mean,
I know how that ends. I know how that ends.
But it like do you use your digital avatar that often, or you do or
not
or
really?
Like
I have one too, but my computer can't handle it as well, and his computer is dying.
Too.
Yeah, but your computer is literally dying. Mine is
true.
a lot newer.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Did you get my good side?
Yes, you did. Yes, I did get your good side. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, good.
And I see that we're going to capture Raven's good side as well if she can get the
possibly if it decides to work.
See, this is brand new here now. We got digital 3D avatars. I know it's going to hopefully they'll be the next thing up for me. And I see That's great. Oh, that's great. That is great. We're gonna be a happy dino now.
Oh, ha ha.
Oh my goodness. But like I know you have let me ask you this in terms of because we brought up mom and we in the comic side, how much are you guys into that side? Because I know
it depends on what you mean by.
We have invested in Cyberfrog. My dad got us Rainbow the Brute.
Mm-hmm.
We've also invested in what was it? We got Cyberfrog warts and all.
Also, Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter.
Jack the Ripper. Okay. So plenty of the kind of the independent CG sides, but what about as far as like, did you guys read anything or were you guys into anything from like, you know, the Marvel and DC side from like the mainstream big two?
Yes, very much me with Marvel.
Yeah, my dad got me into comics.
So we're talking pre 2016 before.
Oh, absolutely.
Crap, right. Okay, good.
Well,
okay, good.
Actually, yes and no. I used to read some of the stuff that was more new, and I didn't know better necessarily because got so used to not, as I said, not really knowing better because I didn't have it like it was. I got used to like the low tier rate of comics that there was already. So it kind of became like a thing where I did read. So when people get mad at me on Twitter, you didn't even read it. It's like, yes, I did, and it was garbage. Like, it's not like literally they're trying to push. And I'm gonna stop the camera because it's
go ahead, stop it. I know it's just give your PC a workout.
No, I just don't want to. I finally got my new computer. That I finally ordered it when it will come, hopefully soon. But
hopefully by the end of the month.
In the first book, they're like pushing, for example, Miss Marvel. They're pushing that, and in the first comic, I kid you not, she writes a fan fiction, and it is it is one of the most cringe things I've ever seen in my life. It literally has with unicorns and rainbows and Captain Marvel going, and if you ever harm the citizens of Unicorn Ponyland again, and I'm like, please kill me. Like, I never want to read this again.
Yeah, seriously. And I write fan fiction. I write good fan fiction. That one sucks.
Well, you know,
that's that one was Disney Star Wars tier fan fiction. All right, let's see if it works now.
Okay, listen. Well, okay, let's jump into conclusions on that one. But I totally see what you're saying. Of course, I kind of explained a month ago how I explained a while ago how I basically grew up in the house that Batman built, because my dad is one of the biggest Batman fans you'll ever meet, ever. But I've dabbled in the comics here and there growing up, but I didn't really kind of get into it until like 2011. So like 2011, so that was
cheer
before.
Up for this conversation.
Okay,
this is how Rogue should be drawn.
Okay.
And welcome the welcome Raven before her PC decides to just give up.
Hers is worse than mine, so I would expect. Well, not worse than mine. Hers
Mine
works
isn't,
better than
but
mine does.
Mine isn't even a gaming computer. I only have mine based on specific specifications. I needed a CD slot, USB drives, and no touchscreen.
Okay, who still uses CD slots?
Me.
Aside from
fashion like that. Wait, so Makini, I found something for you.
Okay.
Hold
it.
Uh-oh. Yes,
small
Matt.
request from TDS because we got Happy Dino in the chat.
Let me highlight the comment. Which comment is it?
No, just the fact that we got Happy Dino in the chat and he was actually a dino.
Hey, Happy.
Please.
We actually I don't know if Bruce remembers this, that we had Dino on panel with us, me, Bruce, and Dashley. I think it was like sometime last year.
Happy Dino and I think Fat Steven were on the same chat together.
That was fun. That was absolutely fun.
A lot of fun.
Oh, anyway, let me open this up.
You missed it, Dino, because they actually have this.
This is literally the fan.
They were actually able to be dinosaurs.
How fun! Isn't this relatable? Don't you just want to read the book now?
Honey, please get it away from me.
Look at this. Look at garbage. Look at this. You tell me that this looks like something that you would actually. Yes, she's so relatable. She can draw fan fiction.
My eyes! Please make it stop.
Please make it stop.
This hurts. This physically hurts.
It's gonna kill her PC, Master. I think you'd be able to take it off.
No, it's not going to kill my PC, but it is going to kill my brain.
Okay, true. Okay,
we have the first book where it has that, and we actually it's in the closet.
Use it for firewood.
Because it's not worth it.
My thing was okay. So like my thing was
if I can burn Twilight books, I can burn whatever that is.
You can burn Twilight.
Twilight is an abomination. Twilight is an abomination.
Hey.
I remember the days. I feel like I was in high school when Twilight was like this huge thing in like 2007.
It's
and we had to deal with that crap for like 5 years.
It's an abomination. Twilight is an abomination.
It's a fucking insult.
It is an insult to vampires everywhere, yes. And werewolves.
Those aren't
and
vampires
literature.
Or werewolves.
It is an insult to literature, people.
Those are gay sparkle vamps. Get it right.
Yeah,
those aren't vampires, they're fairies. They're fairies.
Vampires do not sparkle. Fabulous, right?
Well, let's not forget. Let's not forget the hero is. Let's not forget the main character is basically a boring as hell character who everybody loves and attaches to. It's fan fiction. It's fan fiction.
It also has a love triangle.
It's actually it's not even that he's an unlovable emo.
No, I'm talking about Bella.
I was gonna say Edward is a complete psychopath.
Yeah, he stalks her in her sleep. He's a glorified stalker.
She actually did, and I will admit, she did write the first book from his perspective, and he is a complete psychopath.
I can believe that.
I thought it was great.
I will say this about the Twilight books: they are a wonderful backup in case you run out of toilet paper.
Yeah, and they're good. It's a great retrospective. It's a great retrospective to see how it feels like times were simpler back then, and everybody wasn't at each other's throats.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had a bunch of
I've never liked it
because I hated those.
And well, look at it this way, Lisa. Look at it this way. One of the sparkling vampires is going to be Batman next year. So,
oh dear,
take that what you will.
I preferred him as Cedric Diggory. At least then he died.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I love you, girl.
Oh, sorry. I was right around that time. I was working at a pet store. That for some reason, all of the guys in there were, as gay as a pride parade. And I'm stalking the shelves and listening to my two gayer than gay coworkers arguing as to who was better looking. Edward Cullen or Cedric Diggory. And I'm like,
They didn't realize it was the same actor.
That's what I'm looking at. You bitches really are arguing as to who's better looking, Robert Pattinson or Robert Pattinson.
Wow.
You bitches.
Now that's a next level of stupidity there. What do you think, Henry? Is that curable?
No.
Nope.
He's just staring off to the side. He's just like, I'm not even a part of this conversation.
I will say that I like the Twilight movies for one reason only. Because if you went there when the movies were letting out, and if you could find a Twilight mom, all you had to do was just play up on her daddy issues, and you were probably not even having to go swing by and grab bad wine at the store. You're going straight to her waterbed at Z Trailer Park. And
so you're talking about Walton. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, I mean it was like classic. You could not go to a movie theater when those were letting out, and if you'd had any shred of game, just a little bit of a play, you would be able to go home with company.
What he's saying is it was a place to go to look for loose, cheap pussy.
What I say, the only thing Twilight was good for was Twilight for boys. That's all I'm going to say.
That's all it was.
No, it wasn't good, period.
Yep.
It's horribly written and horribly acted, and the story itself is horrible.
I mean,
it highlights.
Absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna talk to Raven here for a moment.
Yes.
So, I don't know if you noticed this trend. You knew this trend growing up because we had Twilight, but then the thing that I absolutely loved was every single thing that was trying to cap off Twilight the same way we had the way with Harry Potter.
What about it?
Shit like what was it, like Beastly, like Red Riding Hood, stuff like that was capping off Twilight audience the same way we saw with like Golden Compass and Percy Jackson capping off the Harry Potter audience.
Do not mention the Percy Jackson movies.
Well, you had that, but you had it in phases because it was like Harry Potter first, then Twilight, and then it was Hunger Games,
and then Divergent, and then a bunch of others. Yes.
Yeah,
the fandom trend.
Yeah, it was
new
the
fandom
trend.
Every year or 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
What about it?
Do you think, or is there like a fandom trend for this?
For Twilight?
I guess for this time? No, for this time right now?
Depends on which fandom you speak of. Why?
Because this is something I noticed.
Most of the geek fandoms are dying out. Hopefully, new ones will be born out of new franchises that are made if those franchises are good. But best thing you can do right now is gatekeep. I want to start a trend called Novels Gate, but my husband won't. I don't think will let me.
No. Can I help you?
Oh, okay.
I'm very old-fashioned in my literature. I hate this modern shit.
Same. I am a traditionalist when it comes to writing.
I love the old sci-fi, fantasy novels and stuff like that. And I do not like these modern writers.
Older stuff
I don't like their style at all.
Yeah, the older stuff is good. The stuff that's been coming out lately is not good at all.
No.
And especially when it comes to fan stories. Like, I have seen so many of them on Wattpad, but to the point, fan fiction on Wattpad is its own genre, actually.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
I do have most of my stories on Wattpad that are fan stories, because I do create a fan fiction for just about everything I watch or read. It's just how my brain works.
Did you ever used to put stuff out on like fanfiction.net?
No. The first one I ever used was Wattpad.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't want anyone stealing my ideas. But when I write a fan story, I stay true to the source material, and I respect the lore of that universe. I have seen, like, one I recently updated was my Star Wars fan story about a female clone trooper who's not supposed to exist. And there are several other fan fictions like that on Wattpad about a female clone trooper. But all those other ones seem to forget that the Kaminoans did not want any of the clones to be female, and are totally okay with them being in the clone army. I do not understand that. It's not how the lore works.
I was gonna say that explains the Bad Batch.
Yeah. But I actually want to have my character run into Omega and basically have some. No, it's more like there's going to. I want to create some dialogue that completely brings Omega's very existence into question.
I still go to kill her.
Oh, I probably will.
My husband had a mug he gave me a long time ago, which unfortunately broke a while back, but it literally said, "Do not piss off the writer. She will write you into the story and kill you."
That's true!
Mm-hmm. It's extremely true.
It is,
uh-huh.
It is.
Warning, I am a writer. Anything you say or do can and will be used in a story. You have been warned.
Bingo. Yes.
Okay, note to self. Okay, note to self. Be nice to Raven from now on. Okay.
Just Raven?
Yes.
Just Raven?
Also, Eagle Rider. I mean, you don't want either of us to hex you.
No, just Raven.
Mock.
Who says I'm the only one here who knows hexes, sir?
From an actual witch, there's going to be no hexing on my Maki.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Who said it was going to be a real hex? Hexing is just what I use to make people feel better about things they don't like.
I've got some people I could send your way.
I would, however, make a horrible end for him in a book if he doesn't stop teasing me.
All you have to do is make him the villain and kill him off.
So it's okay for you to tease me, but I can't do the same. Is that what you're saying on my own channel?
No, I'm saying that you can tease me, but it'll probably lead to me using it in a book really horribly.
Probably ending up getting killed off.
Considering how many characters I've killed off that were based on myself, that's okay.
I actually don't like killing off my characters.
I kind of like killing off almost all the characters and everything.
I don't.
No, I like having my characters be essential to the plot, and I only kill them off if it's essential to the story.
If it's essential, yeah.
If it's essential to moving the story along, I'll kill off that character if it's necessary. Otherwise, I don't do it willy-nilly. Like
I won't say I throw it in just for the hell of it. Most of my stuff I write is like gothic thrillers and whodunits and stuff. So a lot of the characters just die by default.
I would argue I wouldn't kill off my characters only for a reason, and only if I can give them the best death possible, or at least an honorable one.
Like I said, most of my stuff is based in whodunits
or go out in a blaze of glory.
Thriller stories where people are being killed off systematically and stuff like that. So most of my characters are going to by default die. But I try to make them either they have to be really, really intensely important to the story, or it has to be just this key moment that shows you that life will fuck you when you least expect it. Other than that, you're not going to have those moments.
I like how Bruce. I like how Megatron said, "You have my permission to kill me violently in your book." I think that. I was like, is there?
I'll admit, I've always been very blasé about killing off characters, but again, the reason I started writing was dealing with a lot of death and suicide and stuff like that. So my writing reflects that. And yeah, it's even mine is kind of a niche within a niche because it's darker than even a lot of the gothic stuff I've found.
Oh, you want to compare it to mine?
Oh, you should see some of my stuff.
We should have a writing contest based on who's
writing stream between Eagle and Raven.
Somebody arrange that, please.
Not on my channel.
I'm gonna turn off my.
Yeah, he's like, not on my channel. I do not need to lose my channel as they're talking about how to dismember people and shit.
No, I don't want to feel depressed.
You mean many different ways of how to make people bleed?
Oh, I've come up with very many.
I've written a story from the serial killer's perspective. Okay.
Same.
Okay.
I actually wrote it because my writing teacher told me not to. I said, I'm going to write a story about a serial killer. He said, no. I did it anyway, and it came out awesome.
No, to be fair, Happy, I understand you probably would. I do have some stories like that, but mostly my poetry in the old days before I got out of the depression, when I was dealing with coming away from the ex and all that stuff as a teen, and most of my books deal with really dark, twisted things of reality in life. one of the things I'm working on now is, for crying out loud, is called Brainwashed by a Sociopath. It should give you a clue.
Oh, Mr. Bell, good to see you here. Oh,
It's probably a very
my writing's dark.
Bright as day. Good to see y'all here. I know we got a lot of people here. Everybody's watching. Man, you guys.
My writing is pretty dark too. Believe me. My parents wish I wouldn't write so much about death.
And destruction.
Because I'm actually a very cheerful person. But
isn't that usually the case though, Raven?
Because I'm goth.
No, most people who write stuff like that, stuff about depression stuff, they're usually the most happiest. The people who are the most happy.
There is something in writing too.
It really gives you a release of that of that inner darkness.
Yeah.
And I also have this personal philosophy about the balance of light and dark, that one cannot be without the other, which I incorporate into a lot of my stories.
Which is actually where I wanted to go with that, because I have found I can write some really cheery, romantic, sweet, fluffy stuff, but that usually comes when I'm really depressed and trying not to hurt myself. Whereas my normal everyday time, I'm sitting here writing about how to dismember and mutilate somebody on an altar and stuff like that while I'm sitting there whistling.
I like you so much more right now. I like you so much more right now.
Thinking of light and fluffy stuff, Riot actually says she would love to sit in or take part of the writing stream. She says, I have a lot of graphic deaths, including a guy being electrocuted and then choking on his coworker's dismembered hand.
I feel bad now.
I love my girl. Riot,
I feel bad
years, and now you just cemented it more.
Okay, we need to have this writing stream. We need to have this writing stream.
Okay.
Wait. I have this. I will do a one-time panel off where I will bring on all the crazy writers of the community who want on it. And if it goes well, we'll make a show of it.
I like that idea. Let's do it.
And by the way, you see the hair work here. You can see the part that's actually shadowed at the base here.
I just want to inform you guys that you guys are talking about death, despair, dismemberment, and destruction, and we got 20 people watching right now.
Yeah, because
I think it's Joe.
Oh my god.
It won't sound
and
like
at this
sex,
point,
but it does
Makini,
sound
I don't think
pretty
we've gotten to anything you actually wanted to talk about.
I feel like we have. I just have lost. It's just that we've gone to the point where I've lost control of not only this chat but of this stream right now.
And the part that's probably boggling his mind is I can guarantee you he was trying to avoid the whole death and dismemberment and all of that topic, but he didn't. But he wasn't expecting. He wasn't expecting it out of you two.
Out of me? Come on, I am a god.
He knows the mindset I've been in for the past week and a half.
But, okay. So my stance is that
what else did you expect from me?
With the way Raven and Igor are going and Rosetta are going, I'm like, you know what, just let them go. Just there's no point in trying to stop them. I'm just gonna let them go and just pray to God they don't get my
honestly, at this point, Maki, you know exactly where the direction I'd love to point those two in.
Mock, and actually, I can take something serious here a moment, which was a little dark, but actually has a positive reflect on it. Part of why I write this dark, part of why I do the things I do, is a coping mechanism. It is a survival thing. And before I was willing to do this stuff, I was always hurting myself. I was that cutter. I did have several attempts at suicide stuff. This stuff heals me. This is why I have the ability to smile and laugh and not be dark, because I let it out.
Exactly.
Same. It saved my life. It's one of the things that saved my life.
It was the same mechanism as why is like doing specific kind of art has been kind of a mechanism for me if I get angry over stuff and if I get legitimately angry over
but when you get legitimately angry, the tits get bigger.
What's wrong with this?
Just the tip?
I said tits.
With a T, not with a T.
Never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. I should get my mouth shut.
I love it. I love it when you go the full on angry Southern boy.
I have no control over this now. I've lost it now.
Okay. Megatron says Rosetta's colors are looking incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, nobody's saying about what I've been doing the whole time. I guess not. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Go
memes.
ahead. This is about y'all. This is about y'all. Okay.
You know, she is your crush from when you were a child. So
Shut up.
yeah.
Oh, you guys! Oh my goodness! Hey, memes! Hey, everybody! You guys have been incredible. Like, let me double check. We're near. If we can get to 30, no, fuck it. Let's get to 40.
Mhm.
Let's get to 40 likes on the
Want us
stream.
to-
Come on, guys. Let's push.
Want us to talk a bit more about death? Hell.
Okay.
Oh, Maki, I've got one that'll really prick you up. And anyone who is in the CSF group chat, I dropped something in there to put a good smile on y'all.
Oh no!
And
What's that?
yeah, it is completely shareable if you want, Mock.
Oh.
What is this?
Oh. Oh my.
Oh my goodness! Hang on a second. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen here for a second.
I knew you'd love it.
Hello, the means of destruction.
Jafar. You are. Okay, that's okay. Okay, I will give you that. I will give you that one. But
That is not bad.
that is not bad. That is not
I'm
bad.
scrolling
I
around
like that.
on Pinterest right now,
You guys
looking
have
for
been-
inspiration.
Listen, no, but for real, you guys have been. No, I appreciate Raven here. I appreciate Master here. You guys have. This is what I was looking for, and I think this is something we all been wanting, especially after how crazy and hectic last week has been. So we need this, and I think we all needed this, and I think we all needed a good laugh and all just have a lot of fun. And I think I appreciate it. Real talk. I joke, but I think I was like, you know what? I just kind of like it when I just like let Rosetta and let Raven just kind of go off, because it just kind of it just like if I don't have, if I try to control you guys, it doesn't work. But apparently if I just let you guys go, it somehow works, and yet it still looks professional, and yet all this stuff. So I just kind of.
You're
I
welcome.
don't know. I feel like I'm culturing it the whole time. I'm just here I'm just here as a pretty face. I'm basically here as just a pretty face. I'm just here as a pretty face. You guys.
At least you have a pretty face, sir.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Private chat.
Okay. What is this private? What? Okay, guys. Let's.
Now what?
So I gotta ask.
All right.
I'm
Anyway.
gonna ask, how long have you two been doing the VTubing thing?
Me and my husband?
Yes.
I
Like
think
a
we've
couple
only
weeks.
I think we've only had these avatars for maybe a month.
I literally made mine kind of just for fun to see if I could more of a thing.
And then I
That-
just followed suit.
And then we used them, and like again, I don't really plan to use them that much. I guess if anything, what I plan to do is once my computer can actually handle it, maybe I might turn it on when I stream on Twitch. But otherwise, I don't really have like huge plans to use it. I mean, I have it; it's fun to bring out, for like a party trick. But I don't see it becoming something that like is going to be us for the foreseeable future.
Foreseeable
So,
future.
again-
I think just one of the things we decided with it is that we normally go with these 2D avatars, and the 3D ones that interact are a bit more, interactive with people. So it's more like we're real people, even though we are real people, and our avatars are based on our real faces.
Oh wait! You're not pixels on a screen.
No.
You know.
I know,
Oh,
shocking.
I'm fucking out.
Your mind has just been blown.
Unsubscribe.
Oh wait, it's not.
Out. I mean,
It's not. Wait. Hold a second. It's not pixels on a screen. Wait. It's not digital blackface.
No.
Oh,
We're not even black.
oh my
No.
God.
No. I'm.
I don't even know.
Okay.
I know
how
you're
to go
joking. I know
over
you're
it.
joking. But no.
Do
These
you know-
avatars we
you
have
know-
are based on our real faces.
Have you heard of a writer named Alex DeCampi?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
Unsubscribe.
If I don't actually remember anything he's written, he's probably not important.
Jeez, it's trash. Anyway,
Make sure you get your booster shots.
okay. Who invited him in here?
Who?
Mock is pretty, by the way.
Who invited Bruce? Bruce. Just to recommend you. The Fouch is not invited on this panel. Okay.
We'll have Boostimus on another channel.
Okay, moving on. Moving on. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are amazing in this. this is a mess and a half here, but we gotta get. I want to get into some pop culture stuff with you two, and the rest of the chat may follow because I know everybody talks. I know everybody's been talking about this, but I feel like I gotta say in this on the matter, and I feel like y'all two probably gotta say in this on the matter since y'all have actual variety. Let's put it that way. Now, of course, everybody knows it's December, and has this year gone fast for y'all? Has this year felt like it's been going pretty quickly, or has it been
really fast?
Really fast?
Yeah,
because I can't
really fast. It's still sucky. I mean,
I can't believe it's
expansion
December.
pack from 2020. I don't expect much.
Yeah, I can't believe we're in December right now. But of course, December is the time of Christmas, the time of joy and gift giving and all that great stuff. And if you guys are expecting me to do anything Christmas related, I'll try, but I can't make any promises. I'm still backed up on stuff. So
no one said you had to.
I know.
I mean, we're certainly not.
I know.
You're making it sound like we're pulling your arm or your leg to make you do something.
Okay, here's what.
It's your channel, Makini. You can do what you want.
Here's what y'all. Okay,
don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. Stick to the script, Makini. Stick to the script.
Okay. Please don't do that on the air. You might get demonetized. I mean,
what?
I know you're not technically there yet, but I mean, come on. We know how
here's
bad
the thing. Master Raven, you guys are my guests. I make sure y'all have the best experience possible on this panel.
Oh, don't worry, we're having a blast.
And I am somebody who gives himself too much work, and I got plenty of stuff to do, and I'm always a workaholic. I think I'm going to spend the rest of my life being a workaholic, basically, up until my death.
As long as you make money from it, you're good.
Exactly. Damn it.
By the way, Mock, did you do a drawing for Marie last week?
Maria, yes, I did.
I want to try to stick to doing this tradition and have me do the colors for him too.
It's gonna wait. It's gonna have to wait because I'm still backed up on stuff, but I am working on it.
I know. I'm kind of backed up too, but I want to try to not do it for one and not the others. I want to try to get everybody.
I understand. And I see the lovely and speaking of Maria, I see the lovely Maria Tintel.
That's what reminded me. I mean,
sweetheart. Good to see you, sweetheart. We need to have a Maria and Matt stream in the future. I mean, I'm just saying. We gotta have a Maria and Matt stream. And of course, we got the lovely Becky, who's probably watching us while at the same time watching football at the same as well. So I really appreciate it. There's nothing wrong with that. Now. Thank you, Maria. Thank you.
Makini, I might have something interesting to discuss.
What's that?
Someone just shared it with me. I think it might be something interesting.
Okay. What's that?
I'm trying to process.
Oh my God!
Honey,
I knew Marvel was creatively bankrupt, but this is what the heck at this point?
Oh no!
What happened?
Share it, damn it! What's
it's
going
shared.
On?
What happened, honey?
What's this?
Do I want to know, or is this going to make me want to cry?
I think you're going to cry.
It's the Avengers, because that needs to be a thing. All the Gwen.
Okay, all right. Let me get into this thing.
Captain Gwen America, the Ingwenable Hulk.
It's
Spider Gwen. What the heck? Make it go away.
Shoot me in the tit before they have to try to read that.
What the actual?
You serious?
We've been dealing with a lot of stupid things lately, but that was really stupid.
This takes the
Wonderful Hulk.
We can't even see the Hulk. It's lower down, but I don't want to.
Okay. So for context, they're doing this with Miles too. They're doing this whole Miles is Captain America, Miles is Wolverine, and it's just okay, you guys.
You're not gonna be able to open a comic book without seeing who Marvel wants to put out front and center. It's gonna be forced.
Okay, can we kick Fauci off the panel, please? Can someone get rid of him? Bruce, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Okay, thank you. Exit stage left, please.
I do like Spider-Gwen. Honestly, I'd love to get a
I
hoodie
do
like
too.
that.
I do too. Absolutely.
A superhero with a hoodie, that's my kind of thing.
I'm just waiting for the Gwen apocalypse. It's gonna be a
I
Gwen
do like
apocalypse. It's
hoodies.
gonna be everything's Gwen.
Yeah, right?
Hoodies. Absolutely do hoodies. Yeah, it's just the House of Ideas has been starving of ideas for probably for
That's
a
why
long
you guys
time.
should go to my Wattpad. I have good
I
ideas
don't
there.
need any of this anymore. I'm so tired
We
of
don't
seeing
need
this. It's so boring.
I don't do cringe. I actively avoid cringe and love triangles when I write.
Most
Let's look
good
at this.
stories
Let's
are on
look at this
Wattpad at this
logically
point.
here. This
Well-
is adding the characters for woke's sake. I have been trying to work to build to the point where I can do a comic series based on the female braves of my tribe and the history of the tribe. That would include the good and the bad of it, and it would include why they became braves. But in my tribe, in America here, we were basically the equivalent of Amazonians. The females who couldn't have children, reproduce, or stuff like that for the tribe would become braves to earn back their honor. And they were brutal. They were violent. They were tough asses, hard asses. But this was part of restoring the honor we lost by not being able to be a woman and have kids. And that needs to be a part of it, not just going woke, but telling the story. And that's the problem. They do this stuff to go woke. They do this stuff for attention. They do this stuff so they can say, look, we support you. They don't do it because they actually care about women or actually care about minorities or want to give the fucking truth. It's an insult, and it's actually derogatory to the people that are doing it towards.
But by the way, I want to make a lighter note here. Grumpy is all aboard with this. And Kurt Grebor, all hands for the Eagle, Rider Fang, Rider Ravenclaw, Rag Stream, and the Maz Mama Bear with T and Tally stream of Dosilic tones.
I'm all for it too.
Let's do it.
Yes, please, let's do it. We need more good writers on this planet. Good writers unite.
I'm trying, but I gotta.
He has seen one of my poems now.
I'm trying. I'm
Yeah.
trying. Like that's the kind of fun thing because you see so many people, especially within our fellowship, just putting books out and getting stuff out. Like for example, we had Maria on last Sunday, and she's already having a book planned out with her and PJ Orville Nation. You know, of course, I will always bring up, you know, of course, the CG stuff we got. Of course, we got Sunsworn and Red Gaze with, Bonds, and then Sunsworn. Of course, Gaze Neri Nova. We got Vinny Tarnamella with Shadow of the Kraken. We got freaking just absolutely just amazing people. It's just like, of course, we had Fatal Jay on with Ninja Blast. By the way, I will probably do a review of that at some point as well. So yeah, everybody's putting out books. Everybody's, you know, trying to flex their writing chops, and it's so good to see so many independent people, you know, go out there and try it themselves, and just kind of showing, you know, the big two, or showing, you know, Hollywood or whatever, any industry, whatever, you know, how to do it right and how you can be able to do something that's going to appeal to everyone and make money at the same time. But as Heath Ledger always says in The Dark Knight, it's not about the money, it's about the message.
I've been wanting to make a comic, but I doubt that's ever going to happen.
People are asking me to make a comic, and I'm still trying to figure that out.
I already have an idea in mind. I just don't draw as much, so it's I'd have to get someone to kind of help me out with that, but I don't have anybody. So I've been trying. I did kind of put some feelers out, but nothing so far.
I got something. I got a project I've been working on. I've been working with Bruce about it. Been working with a few others. Bruce knows what I'm talking about, and he's like the biggest one promoting the hell out of it too. So. It's why you hear Bruce is quiet right now. Anyway,
I'm going to take this down because I'm tired of looking at it.
Yeah. That's not please. But as we kind of derail this, I want to get into Christmas, guys.
No.
What is
it?
It's
worse.
What?
It's worse. Oh my God! Please. Oh my God!
What?
It's so bad.
Honey, please tell us.
I can't.
Step
I have
out
to
of
show
it.
you. It's so bad. We get to see the full picture. Are you ready for it?
Oh fuck.
Wait for this cringe. Iron Gwen, Hawk Gwen, the Incredible Hulk, Gwen, Goddess of Thunder, Gobtron, Spider Gwen, Captain Gwen America, and what? The Adventures? Oh my god! Please,
Wow.
I can't. I literally want to pour
This
my
is-
eyes out.
This is dumb.
So
Okay.
there's Bonds and there's Sunsworn and there's so
Kraken.
many better. What was that book that Raven showed us earlier? What was the name of that?
Which one? Are you talking about one I wrote?
The one you wrote.
Well, I have one co-authored. That's the main one I promote, called To Mend a Heart. First of the Born in Darkness trilogy. It's about Count Dracula's children.
Well, the reason why I'm even interjecting here is that I'm seeing garbage on my screen right now. I'm seeing garbage.
Hey!
I'm seeing Marvel waste their money and throw a franchise down the toilet.
Well,
Why do
here.
we even need this?
Okay, let me say my point.
There you go.
Art, I like the art withstanding, and I could probably go in and actually make some redesigns of this. If you wanna go
Iron
that
Gwen
route.
Iron Gwen is terrible. That is the most terrible looking design for an Iron Man suit I've ever seen.
Yeah,
That looks like RoboCop.
It has
Actually,
a freaking
honestly,
piano
the-
built into it.
the Goddess of Thunder outfit is embarrassing. Y'all, somebody needs to be fired for that one.
That
no
Hulk looks
shoulders.
horrible in a mohawk.
Look at the Hawkeye one.
Yeah, that's ugly too.
Honestly, I'm
They're
not
all
mad at the
I
Mohawk.
feel I look at this and I see this as a challenge.
Mhm.
Challenge. Okay.
Really?
It's the challenge how fast Marvel can go bankrupt because they're probably
No,
gonna
the
do that
challenge
pretty
is
well.
no, the challenge is see what I can do with this.
Throw it in the garbage. That's what I would do with it.
But
No,
not
no,
until
no.
this is garbage.
Go ahead.
Well,
go
someone
ahead.
in the comments is asking about my story. Count Dracula's children, are they 5th gen or primogens? One is born, one's adopted.
Nice.
Does that explain it? Otherwise, read the story. It'll
I'm
explain it
taking
better.
this thing down. I don't want to see this
Okay,
anymore.
take it
Yes,
down.
please, honey.
No.
But,
no.
with my
No.
I shared
Go
the
ahead,
link. I shared the link in the private chat. If anybody
Yes.
wants to put that up on the screen.
Why, yes, I shall.
I agree with you, Mr. Bug.
Gonna need a new liver. Yeah, he cracks open a lot of cold ones during his reviews.
All right.
You know what, Megatron? Good point.
Look at this. Sorry. Let's see.
What the heck?
Amanda
What the
Hart
heck was
broke
Gwen Hulk
nuggets
gonna
with-
attack?
825 breeds, 112 votes, 44 parts, and yeah, there we go.
44 chapters, co-authored. The son of Dracula is his character. The daughter of Dracula is mine in this story. We wrote this together. Took us a while. Finally got it done. He had the idea to put it up on Wattpad, so I did. Also had to make sure to credit him because we put it up on my account. So right here, Man Stories, that's his Wattpad handle. His main story that he's working on right now is a Witcher fan story. If anybody wants to give him some support. Because I don't think he's gotten many readers in a while, and I'd like to send some people his way.
Does it still star Geralt?
No, it's his own Witcher character.
Oh, okay. So
He
it's not-
mentioned he has mentioned Geralt, but so far his character and Geralt have not met.
Okay, so it's not played by Henry Cavill, right?
No.
Okay.
He just has read. I don't know if he's going to continue it. He's only got 4 chapters so far, but hopefully, if he sees more people reading it, he'll be encouraged to continue it. I'd like to, help him out a little if I can.
Did I just leave myself muted through that whole thing ranting about Marvel?
Yes, you did. So that is a boomer count for you then. Sorry.
Are you gonna play it?
No.
don't
It
count
only
too much.
happens when I do it. That's the thing. That's the rule.
Why?
It happens
Why are you the only
Fucking
boomer?
hell.
because it's my channel and
Okay, fair. I guess.
and it's usually more apparently it's more entertaining when I boomer it. So
Fucking hell! I had all these horrible, disgusting comments about her, and nobody heard of one of them. Fuck.
It's all right.
it's all right. Don't worry.
Well, pouty now.
Oh, listen. You'll be pouty over the next thing because I feel like I feel like Master is purposely derailing what I'm about.
I'm
to
not
ask
derailing anything. I got tagged in it.
Okay, I feel like you're perfectly
you
trying
poor
to steer clear of what I want to
Blame
talk
Mr.
about.
Bug. He's the one who tagged us.
Mr. Bug's the one who tagged us, so blame him.
Mr. Bug, don't make me bring my shovel over there.
Yeah, okay, so it's Mr. Bug. So Mr. Bug gets this.
How dare you?
Hey, Maki,
Yes.
scroll down a bit to Shadzar.
Which Shadzar?
One up.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sad thing is that's probably true.
I'm neurotic down with the patriarchy clip right now.
Why is it always the patriarchy? Why is it never the matriarchy?
Here's what I have to say.
No.
At some point, the men are going to revolt against the matriarchy. Don't they know that?
We're never going to get away from
Don't tell them. Don't tell them that, Raven. Don't tell them that.
Why
Wait.
not? I
Here's
don't
the
mind.
problem I
I'm
have.
with the men and helping them take it down. I'm with the guys.
I also will help them take down a matriarchy.
Yeah. But you don't want to tell them that. That's like interrupting your enemy. But it's like not interrupting your enemy when they're making a mistake. Just let them figure that out. How that's gonna fall. I'm just saying.
I would just wait for them to screw up and then laugh in their face.
That's what I'm saying. Just let them. Yeah, let them figure it out themselves how this is gonna work. Yes.
Because I'm working on the braid here, so you can see the parts that I've shadowed
She's
in.
gonna love this.
Ooh, nice.
She's gonna love that.
I'm digging
She's
that.
gonna absolutely love that.
She looks like Flair Corona from Fairy Tale.
Except
Oh my gosh, she looks like Flair Corona.
I have no
Anybody
idea.
know
I'm
what-
doing this based off the hair and skin pigments in the picture she sent.
Okay, no, I'm talking about the hair and the eyes. But does anybody in the chat know what I'm talking about? Has anyone gotten up to the tournament arc in Fairy Tale?
Oh,
That's
I know
Flair
that character.
Corona.
Yeah,
That's
I did
Flair
not
Corona.
realize it. I had no idea, and that was not my intention.
Sounds like a My Sharona parody. Flair Corona.
No, her name Flair Corona because her hair can turn into fire, or
cool.
something like that.
I got.
Yeah, there she is, Flair
There
Corona.
is some of that, definitely.
I did. That was not my
That's
intention.
the one with the crazy eyes. That one there. See, it's very similar.
That's what I said. I thought it was Blood Rain. No. Okay. So, so little background on that picture. We did this for Arwen 2 weeks ago when we had her on. It was part of her birthday weekend, and she liked talking about the fact that she liked Red Sonja. She basically likes gingers because she's a ginger herself. So she definitely loves the character
Same
Ginger.
with me here, you know.
She always wanted to be Red Sonja. So I made a character out of her, and because she was also into Elder Scrolls and Dungeons and Dragons, I went and made something called the Southern Avalon. So that's hence the idea. So
I don't know. It just suddenly reminded of Flair Corona. Sorry.
I like that though.
But,
No, absolutely. Jack of all casuals says unconsciously maybe you did. I had no idea who that character was until Raven just brought it up. So
I actually do like once the black and the shadows added to it versus the other braid here. It definitely pops out more.
So anyway, back to Christmas. We all love Christmas.
We don't
We all love
celebrate it.
Santa.
2 of us here don't celebrate it. We're Jewish.
Gotcha.
Continue.
Do you let me see this. Do you still respect the holiday though?
Of course, I respect Yule.
Okay.
I don't call it Christmas. I call it Yule because that's what it
Okay.
actually is, in my opinion, and in my research.
Well, yeah, I mean, he wasn't born in December.
He wasn't born in December. He was born in autumn.
Okay. Let me just beat around the bush. Okay, I'm not gonna be around this bush. I don't know how to say this nicely, but Seth Rogen and Sarah Silverman are pieces of shit.
Oh no, we agree.
Duh. I mean, why? Why now?
That fucking Santa Inc.
They've been running their mouth for a while.
They've been running their mouth.
Apparently, they're both Jewish.
Apparently, I'm sorry.
Honey, if they actually are Jewish, could we disown them?
Yes.
You should.
Yes.
I mean, I've already done so. So
Good,
you're
so
more
have
than welcome
I.
to follow.
I mean, apparently, we're all burrito supreme. I can't say the word that term, but we're all burrito supremes because we took one good look and we're like, no, this is hateful, mean-spirited trash.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a screen share. 1 second, I gotta get something open.
Okay.
This is my argument to all that bullshit because I am getting sick and tired of this whole argument on Christmas and Santa and stuff. And it's a bullshit argument, and I have the reason why. I just have to get that browser open real quick. So just give me a few minutes. Is that the one of Maria?
Yes, that's the one of Maria.
I definitely can do something with that.
Well, the idea is, you didn't see the last stream, but I referred to Maria as Vampirella, and Arwen is Red Sonja, so that's why the idea I would love to have both of them on at the same time at some point. So yeah, but
oh god, more cringe.
Oh dear, honey, please turn off the cringe.
What is this?
You gotta stop. This is unhealthy, Master. Stop.
Stop it.
Stop.
No, I can't.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
You don't watch Seth Rogen stuff because it breaks your fucking heart. Like, this guy could have made entertainment that was watchable and enjoyable, but now
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Who the heck are you talking about?
Master, don't do it. Master, don't.
I just avoid it like a pothole on the media highway.
This is not. Are we gonna make this a TDS therapy stream?
Hold up.
Probably.
Hold up.
What's up?
Did I seriously hear Bruce say that Seth Rogen could have made something watchable? Did you not see Green Hornet?
Oh, well, yeah, that's
Green Hornet was okay. He was actually kind of decent, though, in Monsters vs. Aliens as the Blob.
And don't forget Paul. Don't forget Paul. So
majority of the good chunk of the stuff that he's in is not watchable. Why should this be any difference?
Monsters vs. Aliens is watchable, mostly because you can't see his face.
Only the first one.
Here you go. My response is this bullshit.
Paul is incredibly enjoyable only because of Edgar Wright. Okay, what's going on here?
There's 3 titles I've heard
This was
people
my
say.
simple response here, real quick.
Okay.
I pulled up the news article that talks about who Saint Nicholas really was, which I verified this is the true one because I've researched it long ago. So my comment was, dear dumbasses, this is why Santa is always portrayed as white and male. He's based on a real man who was gasp white. Sincerely, those who know history.
Yeah, they don't like history, do they?
That's about all you need for that, right?
Well, to be fair, we spent the entire this year of everybody basically wanting to rewrite history. So I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Right there. I used their logic. I pulled it up on their fucking search engine that they always cite as so truthful. And there it is right there, who he actually was. He was a white European man who had been moved to and was living in what is now Turkey. That's who he was. Fucking get over it.
Did you miss earlier this year when they canceled We'll Go a friend of Drunk 3PO for pointing out a historical fact?
Oh yeah, I know.
Which time?
Do you mean the whole I forgot what it was. I think it was a Game of Thrones. Was it the Game of Thrones quote?
That was Az.
Oh, that was Az.
No,
and that was also Upper Echelon who got permanently banned on Twitter off of Twitter. That one too. Which one?
No, it was the one that actually posted the exact same thing that the Twitter's Auschwitz
Gina.
Memorial page posted.
Yeah, that's right.
But this is how it started.
And this is where it's going.
And she got canceled over that one.
I don't use Twitter anymore. If I had a Twitter
cancel
account,
me every day. I work for myself. I'm not fucking scared of them.
I wouldn't use Twitter. There's other services that are out there that don't have the penetration, but they don't have all the stupid people on there either. You could use Minds, which
Hey, phrasing!
Sorry, that was late.
use Minds, which is great. It is a good alternative to Facebook. You can actually stream video on it, which is nice.
I'm going to agree with Umbrella Guy. I stay on Twitter because I like telling these people they're fucking idiots.
I stay on Twitter for art and such.
I just
you don't have to agree with me, but I agree with Tug on that. Telling off idiots.
Bruce, and to be fair, Twitter's the only place I can actually reach out to these guys. I'm referring to Raven and Master. Well, the Fellowship, everybody.
A lot of people, yeah.
Make a Wattpad account. You can follow me that way.
Because nobody uses Instagram, so... Or at least people I interact with.
Yeah, not as many, yeah. I mean, I mainly use Twitter because my favorite people are on there. Exactly. Facebook I only use because I have to talk to family.
That's what I use Facebook for, is for family and people I trust enough to let near my family.
Yeah, I refuse to. Yeah, I refuse.
I wouldn't go that
Facebook
far to say I trust them, but you know.
I said enough to let near my family, not that I trust them.
Yeah, I refuse to use Facebook. Period. Oh, I'm sorry.
Again,
I'm not on Facebook.
I am required to talk to my family and the kid's father, so.
That's how it is. But anyway, yeah, that was.
There's better alternatives for social media out there, I think.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, I got a headache trying to use mine because it's a pain in the ass to actually share artwork and that kind of and images on. And for my photography, it's damn near fucking impossible. Every image is the wrong size for them to allow it.
I've never had a problem with my iPhone.
Well, I'm not using a fucking phone for my photography. It's professional photography.
Okay.
And their website does not like it at all. And I have to go through like 50 steps to post every fucking picture. So it's not worth it. Unfortunately.
Okay. Okay, I guess long story short, Santink is trash. Seth Rogen considers Silver trash. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the backlash. I'm loving that it's going lower and lower. I'm loving the fact that this is the very reason that our platform decided to turn off the dislikes. Don't think it was in support of small creators. That's all I'm saying.
There is a Google extension to fix that dislike.
Oh yeah, Chrome extension. I think there's also a Brave extension to fix that as well.
There is. I can confirm.
It's just the only downside is the Chrome extensions only be for a while, though. You only got a limited time before they take that down.
No.
So, yeah. Other than that, this has been.
I don't use Chrome. I use Brave. I use DuckDuckGo.
I use Brave too, just because I don't trust Chrome because Google's already got your information, so that's I don't want any more. Stay safe out there, guys. Just stay safe out there. That's I don't know what else to put in here, but this has been. I think we're gonna wrap this up here because I think this has been a solid 2 hours, and I think we've had an absolute fun stream. Of course, with these incredible guests here, absolutely incredible.
You're welcome.
Both of y'all are invited to come back on anytime.
Very fun people.
Plus, y'all need to make that Rosetta Raven writing, depression, goth, despair.
Whatever we're gonna call it.
Me could have the whole discussion on the differences between the classic Gothic and modern Goth and why we each went into each culture, anyways, because we're not.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You have any idea how many factions of Goth there are?
Well, again, as I tell people, when people say goth, they're referring to what came out of the punk music.
Came out of punk stuff, yeah. That was
that's where it got revived.
It's its own thing, but when you talk about gothic, that term being used for a dark place in mythology.
Yeah, that refers to the Romantic era.
Going on for hundreds of years.
Yeah, that refers to the Romantic era, yeah. And before that was the Visigoth tribes in Germany.
And that's where the term came from originally, but because of how dark the tribes were in some of their cultures, that's where it came from. And yeah, Gothic is a term in literature and culture has been around for hundreds of years.
Absolutely.
And that's what I follow. I never got into the modern goth myself. But
I just love because I like it.
I was drawn to, but I love you because we have a lot of that stuff in common, you know?
I like that.
I like that we're bringing people together through this stream.
Me too.
I
Let's
like that.
definitely
This is good.
schedule a writing stream.
There we go. And I probably would jump in on that or something like that in the future, doing kind of more stuff where we can talk about writing and such like that, because I think that's really great insight, especially coming from both Master and Raven. So,
I mean,
anyway,
if you
guys,
talking about classic novels, I mean, I am so there.
Yeah, because I don't get to talk about the literary stuff often because I've gone more into a different part of my work in the public eye. But I mean, I've been writing under multiple pen names and stuff for decades. I mean, so I am the literary nerd. And so having her on and going straight to it's about writing, I'm like, yes.
It's always the part I go to because that's me. That's just all I am. I don't.
Let's get this straight, Chad. I'm a Oglala Lakota Sioux, and I am proud of the term tribe. It's accurate and the actual historical term for my culture.
Good for you.
So they can all kiss my ass if they don't like the term.
Look out, your dad's getting pissed off. She's gonna get pissed off, guys. Gonna be pissed.
All right. Okay. All right. So let's go wrap this up, guys, because I think this has been an absolute fun stream, and I know there'll probably be some other people stream right now or probably later, whatever. Regardless where you guys go,
we actually are going to be on another stream tonight.
All right. Would y'all like to do the honors and plug your channels before we go around the corner? Never mind. Just go ahead and just do your thing because I am messing this whole thing up right now.
All right. Well, you can find my wife and I on Gothic Therapy. That's our YouTube channel. That's where we do videos. We have to try to do one at least once a week. You can find me sometimes, some nights on Twitch at MasteroftheTDS. I play games on there when my computer cooperates. I also have another YouTube channel now, which is the one I used to comment on things, and you might have seen it in the chat here, that I used to just upload my stream VODs to. So you can subscribe there if you want. No pressure. That's not what I'm going to actively maintain. Just going to use to dump VODs on. But you can find me on Twitter most of the time. I do have an Instagram. I don't use it that much. I'm also on Minds as well, all under the same name, MasteroftheTDS. We have a Discord that we use, the clinic. You can join there as well. There's a link on our channel. Nice community in there. That's pretty much it. I mean, my wife probably has more, but
all right. Thank you, Master. Thank you so much for being here, Miss Raven.
Yes, sir.
You're up. Tell them where they can find you.
Awesome. You can find me and my husband both on Twitter at MasteroftheTDS and at WritingRaven2. We have an Instagram for our YouTube channel at yt.gothic.therapy, which I manage. We don't use it very often, but it is active occasionally when I feel like it. I am on Wattpad, as you all probably saw, at Gothic Writer 613. You can follow me over there and read some stories that I've written that are good, well written, not woke, have no pandering, no shipping, and are actually true to the source material. Was there anything else? Oh yes, we also have some merch on our channel, which you can find on in our channel banner.
And I want to make you more regular on my channel here soon.
Oh, yes, please.
We have to talk. We have to do something for
writers. Yes. Yes.
Grumpy will be putting everything in the chat, but all the links to both Raven and Master of the TDS's content is in the description box down below, guys. Check that out. Give them a sub. I would love to be at a point where me and these two, we could celebrate 1K subscribers together.
That would be awesome.
That'd be nice, but we're getting there.
We're getting there. We're all getting there. We are all getting there.
We are in the 600s now.
I think I'm creeping in the 7.5 now. I think we're hopefully it get to 750 or so. But yeah, we're still pushing. So, but anyway, I gotta address this comment right here. Grumpy says the CSG Nation bridging gaps across the fandom since 2020.
That could be so.
We do admire a well formed gap.
I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it, Grumpy, but it is CSF Nation. But I do appreciate the fact that I think I'm somehow bridging gaps. I don't think we are, but I guess we are. But thank you guys so much. But next person up is Zeta. Tell me what you find us, we are.
So most of you know that I'm kind of crazy. I do some drawings, but I mostly sit here and do colorist stuff. I rant and rave about literature at times, and that's kind of gone off more tonight than it has recently. Other than that, you know, if you follow Eagle Rider, there's a lot of nature photography, a lot of history, mythology, and stuff in most of my discussions. And I mostly want to bring true history, literature, and art back to the forefront and do as much sexy art that will piss off SJWs as I can.
I piss off SJWs really with the fact that I don't ship.
Oh my God. Shadzar says, no shipping. The lonely housewife isn't eyeing the pool boy, then I'm out, Raven.
Hey, I'm a proud housewife. Get over it.
I'm a proud housewife and submissive. What's your point?
I don't mind being a housewife at all. I actually enjoy cooking, and I'm good at it.
Oh, I got to show you a couple other things I finished recently.
Okay, go ahead.
No, but I mean, seriously, that's who I am. You go to my Twitter, you will see lots of me smacking down the dumbasses and the bullshit because half of them find me anyways. I might as well make fun of it. And that's because
apparently you're not. Because apparently it's a pastime to say that you're not a part of your tribe. Apparently, even though you played that multiple times.
I love how many people constantly try to call me white or male, even though I have a very female face and avatar, and the albino Sue is in the information. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird and funny, but you Rosem Queen 1, you find me Twitter. If you Rosetta Allen Photography over on Instagram, I don't use much, mostly because it's kind of a pain in the neck too, but I do stuff there sometimes, and that's where I create most of my collages and my pictures I share with people. So other than that, the Discord you have to earn, because I only share it to people that I trust as friends enough to let them in.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you trusted us enough.
Yeah, thank you.
Wink, wink.
Mwah.
All right, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for being here. Next up, Bruce. You got anything you want to share? You got anything you want to?
Thursday.
This is by the way, to let Raven and Massa know, this is what Bruce does on streams. He's big into D&D. He paints figurines all the time.
Nice.
I would want you to do it.
On Thursdays, me and a couple friends, we get together. We have a table breaker stream about 7:30 Central Standard Time, where we discuss how you can conduct your table a little easier, and we give advice for beginning and intermediate dungeon masters. You have three guys with over a combined total of 70 years of game mastering together, where we talk about various tricks of the trade and just how you can benefit and just ideas. Now, we've been doing a lot of newbie sort of topics lately, but we're going to be getting into some more advanced materials here as the weeks roll on. 7:30 Thursday nights, table breakers. I appreciate you.
I completely forgot something, and thank you, Master, for bringing that up in the private chat. Master, can you please share that? Because I completely forgot. I am sorry.
I had it there for a while, but he didn't grab it, so I didn't want to bother. But I figured just before we leave, I wanted to share.
That is amazing.
That one's on my wall.
That it's
Goth, Mando, and Baby Goop, Baby Yoda.
Baby Goop.
Now, whatever it is.
So you're not a fan of the Grogu? You're not on the Grogu camp?
I don't like the Grogu. I don't like the name Grogu. I just prefer to call it Baby Yoda.
I just don't like the character. Period. I find him annoying, but
oh yeah, that too. He's cute in the first season, but we haven't seen season 2.
See,
we have no interest.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Matt.
No, I like the character, but the name. I said it
sounds like some gobbledygook.
No, it sounds like male enhancement cream.
Mm-hmm. Honey, show them the rest.
Get some Grogu to spice up your life, fellas.
Right?
I was putting some Sony's Hass Rays and some Grogu spice on my new bean
That is
salad.
fantastic.
Hey, he wasn't done showing the pictures.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, that's
Yeah, this is one that Frankenstein made for me because I played Hollow Knight on stream, and
he likes waffles.
And my theme's waffles
What?
for my stuff.
I
So.
like it. It looks like Caterpie from Pokemon.
It's the grubs in Hollow Knight. You free grubs, and they're little cute, and they make noises, and they get sad if you leave them. If they're in jars, if you leave them, they get like really sad. Like my wife's making the noise.
That's so adorable.
And then one more thing is here. We got this.
What's just like one of the Muppets?
A little bit, yeah. Beaker.
Beaker. Beaker from the Muppets. That's awesome. I like that Master TDS in the Back to the Future font.
I'm a huge Back to the Future fan, so that's why. If they ever touch that franchise, they will die. They will all die.
I really want to go find somebody and go, totally, like a bad old horror movie slasher on them for the fact that they keep trying to fuck with Princess Bride.
Oh.
They'll die painfully then too.
Yeah. I think they're remaking Princess Bride, and not many people are going to be happy about it.
Nope, they're not.
Princess Bride is a perfect movie.
Especially Lady Gravemaster.
Mm-hmm.
The Princess Bride is a perfect movie.
Let me put it this way. The gash through my lip that scarred there was from trying to reenact the cliff scene with my sister when we were like 5 and I was using tent poles. I've had multiple things. I studied fencing and stuff because of that movie my entire life. It was the first movie me and my husband watched together when we first started dating. It also, the music from it was also our wedding song, and we rewatch it together every anniversary.
Aww.
So when I say if they fuck with Princess Bride, they don't want to meet me. Yeah.
A Princess Bride remake? Inconceivable!
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Exactly.
There's a favorite image I share all the time, which is literally shows the little, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya, and then it explains how that is using proper structure for business goals and stuff, because you introduce yourself, you state your agenda, you tell them how it's going to happen, and it's fucking beautiful.
By the way, you guys are up to 611 subs, so.
Are we?
Nice.
Yes.
Sweet.
Just wait. I'm just waiting until. Never mind.
Anyway, Grumpy, you just lost points with me. You better watch it.
What happened?
Grumpy just said he's never seen Princess Bride.
And so did Fizz.
Wait, what?
He's not the only one.
What?
Yeah, Fizz is young, though. Grumpy is no excuse.
Blasphemy. Go watch it now.
But actually, no, this, don't get mad at him. This is a perfect opportunity.
Yeah, that is a perfect opportunity.
Yes. Stop being blasphemous and go watch it.
No, because Grumpy is sick.
Oh.
Well, that's true.
See, this is a perfect opportunity.
Grumpy, I will play it for you if you want to sit backstage with me. Just watch it.
It is a movie that must be seen.
It is.
It will cure you. It'll make it'll suddenly be like healing.
Shh, don't tell them that. Don't tell the mainstream media that. They don't know.
Honestly, Grumpy, it's one of my favorite movies,
It is.
And I actually
it is the only romance movie I like.
I was so happy when I finally got my hands on the book.
There you go.
Okay, one sec. I gotta find this here.
Guys, we got an outro to do here, and
yeah.
Details.
I have, and I don't know where I put it in the fucking stack at this moment.
Oh yeah,
I actually have the 30th anniversary gold-bound book of it with all the backstage stuff. So I don't know where my husband moved it here. He gave it to me this year as a gift because of our connection with it.
I'm talking the actual, the storybook, not
Also,
the book on the movie.
It has like 150 pages at the beginning on the behind-the-scenes and everything. That has the whole book and novel in the back.
Also, Shadzar,
Love it.
You don't we don't say anything ill will of Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's
another
one that should not be remade.
That's an immediate ban.
love Rocky Horror.
Exactly.
I think he's agreeing with that from the way he.
I know. I'm just saying. We do not speak ill of Rocky Horror Picture Show over here. Okay, I'm just saying.
I've always had a bit of a thing for things that Tim Curry did.
Mm-hmm.
Clue is my favorite of his, though, because I just love some of the humor in it. But I mean,
okay. Anyway, last but not least, Matt. Got anything you
Hi.
want to share? Tell them where they can find us. Find you, or
Well, you can find me at Mads Mama Bear here on YouTube and Mads Mama Bear over on Twitter, Mads Mama Bear Doll on Instagram. Though I have to admit, I'm going through a bit of a funk right now, so I am.
We got to get her out of the funk. We got to.
I need to get out of. I need to get out of that funk. I am struggling with my art right now, but we should have a Queen's Council, and more than likely, it will be on yours truly channel this week.
That's true.
And hopefully, by that point, I will figure out how to learn to speak English properly. I was only born in English-speaking Canada.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, thank you so much, Mads. And last but not least is me. And for those who don't know, and for Master and Raven, I do this like long ass Culture Casino like outro because I have a lot of stuff I want to share. That's how it works out.
Go ahead. We're ready for it.
If you guys can, if you guys need to dip out, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. So.
I mean, it's long, but it's enjoyable.
That's what she said.
First off, guys, I got brand new stickers on the Etsy shop. This is the Horizon Chan sticker. If you guys have not seen that, it was based on the stuff that I've been doing for on my Twitch channel recently. Hope you guys check that out. It's a lot of fun. I got 19 of those left. Please share it out. Get the word out. If you guys are interested, it's like $15 each. I send them out. I ship them out as soon as possible. Guys, I got 5-star reviews up the wazoo on my Etsy shop. I know how to deliver. I know what I can do to deliver. Believe me.
Really?
So
let's see that proof. I mean, sorry.
Look at my fridge.
Exactly.
No. I was referring to the actual items of that.
Now.
Oh.
I'm gonna share. Now, okay. Now I got 2 reviews. No, I got 2 times. I got 2 videos coming out this week. The first is the movie review of Ghostbusters Afterlife / the pencil sketch I did of Phoebe Spangler, the freaking absolute freaking scene stealer in that film. McKenna Grace is going to be a great actress.
I saw that picture, that drawing you did. It was great.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to go up this week. I have a special time lapse of I'm going to be doing as a tribute to JJ, and I'm going to show it to you guys right here. So I repurposed one of the military ones I've been doing to make it as a tribute JJ upon his passing. So hence why you see the numbers 3. Hence why you see the Sith logo and the numbers 3827 on the rifle. So
that looks really good.
Thank you. But yeah, thank you. I put a lot of details.
And you gave the drawing trigger discipline. Congratulations.
Well, I try. I'm still working on it.
You gave the drawing proper trigger discipline. I congratulate you for that.
Thank you. But yeah, this is going to be for JJ. I'm going to have the time-lapse video is going to be a dedication to him. So check that out, guys. It's going to be at least my way of giving back to you guys, or given to him, and just honoring him because I know he was a good friend to many people. So the next thing is the third time-lapse will be of the Roxanne that we did, which that means I'm going to be doing the Beret Girl next. Because thanks to my friend for tapping into my childhood crushes. So I will be this one will be a time lapse as well. So check that out. Hopefully this week I'm gonna have a lot of videos this week. Of course, Friday night or Saturday night is of course Maki Plays, which I play. I go on Twitch, play, have some fun. Whatever we do, we usually do Fortnite on the 3rd Saturday each month, but it's usually racing games I play and such, and I may have some ideas about that in the future. And then, of course, the main show, Draw with Maki, my solo stream, which is with just by myself. Usually have that on Saturdays, and then Sundays is, of course, Makini Live. Us here. Also, I almost forgot. I will be working on this one for Maria of TNTelly as well. This one will be a time lapse. So you're looking at like 4 time lapse videos from me at least in the next 2 weeks, probably this week and next week. So plenty of content from me. But You guys are absolutely incredible. We're still grinding. We're still grinding out. I do want to say this. I realize that I don't think we're going to hit 1K this month. I don't think we're going to hit it this month. So I'm still going to push. We're still going to push for 1K in monetization, but I don't think it's going to be before Christmas this time. But I really, I cannot thank you guys so much for the amazing support, the absolute amazing support that we've gotten this season, this year. You guys really made this happen. You guys really make this channel happen. And yes, I also forgot to mention, I am looking into setting up a Patreon. Hopefully next month. Hopefully is the start off 2022 on the right foot. But you have to wait and see. Yes.
Awesome is right. You need to push it hard.
We're trying. We're trying. So.
I just had to say that one out loud.
I know what you meant, but for me, yeah, we're still pushing. We're still pushing for 1K. So it's not gonna. This train's not gonna stop for me, because I'm too. We come too far just to give up. So. Anyway, thank you guys so much. You guys have been absolutely incredible. Special thank you to Master of the TDS and Ryan Raven. We had nearly 20 people watching, and we have 34 likes on the stream. You guys are absolutely incredible. Give you guys yourselves a pound of back. This has become the place to be for Sunday afternoons, guys. You guys, we made it all happen. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. But as per custom to my special guest, I have to have the special guest take us out. So, Master, Raven, do you guys have anything you guys want to say before we to bring us home?
Read real literature.
I'm gonna let y'all take it. So,
and mental health matters.
All right.
Long live Goth!
Oh, cool! I'm still here. Bye.
Just bring us home. Just bring us home.
I just said bye, but okay. I'll bring you home again. Bye again, because Makini said so. Bye.
Come on.
Oh, you slay me, tiger. You are the fly in my soup. You are the eyelash in my eye. You are so busy blowing out bad vibes in every direction that we are all choking on your secondhand smoke.